grassroots football, Jara.
Beautiful. This is just beautiful. There is no better word than that. You know, grassroots football, and this is why we love it. And two giants for the fact that, you know, the two giants for the fact that they are coming out to battle it out for 19 silverware with of course medals with multicolors as far as the ribbons are concerned will be worn next. And then it's a matter of farewell to August and welcome September, and it's going to be beautiful this Saliu.
Thank you, Umar Jaban, the head coach of Tujereng, was part of the technical side 10 years ago. Umar Jaban guided Tujereng in this year's grand finale, the Route 23 Day. Well, of course, Mahmoud, 2 years in office, 2 finals, 1 trophy inside the trophy cabin, and there is a 1 trophy pending, if my memory can serve me right. 3 changes for Tamron. 3 changes. Well, in memory of one of the uprising stars in, of course, Motulamin, who, of course, lost his life last week, if my memory can serve me right. He was part of that accident that occurred on the 3rd of August 2024 on the route to Tanji. Well, Tujereng, I believe they are married only 1 changes, if my memory can serve me right, according to the coach. 1 changes, and of course for Tanji, 3 changes. Seen sample already for Kunkuchang Mariama in the lineup of Tanji. Well, rest in Jannah is what the banner reads. You will always be remembered and celebrated. Motulamin Drame. The sporting fraternity prayers are with you. And of course that is Bakari Kejameng, leading the APS family with the president, that is Mr. Bakari Bojang, together with Mai and the team. Community football at its best, Jara, before I hand over the baton to Pafati.
Community football at its best, for the fact that the people of the community will take ownership of, you know, what is being shown in front of them, and they will love it, and they will want this to go on and on and on, and you know, for as long as, of course, it's about the community, the funds will come in and they will take ownership. So now it's left to the players, and shortly you've talked about the head coaches and how they decided to go into the final. Yeah, you talked about 1 changes from a particular team. Well, I think that is it. The players have stepped up and they have told the manager that, look, you know, we are the 11 that you can trust in, because we went into the first final, you know, we didn't win it, but we did not lose it as well. So if there is any 11 that you're going to trust, surely it's going to be us. And looking at the picture that has just been, folded, shortly it was in front of us, you know, a hard-working lad, and may his soul rest in peace, and may Ya Allah, who has the steerage of our cause, guide his sail to Jannah. So, but all said and done, community football, and we expect to see the final played at community football in Saliu.
Well, the 2 tallest players in the pitch will be Koli and Jame, the goalkeeper of Tujereng and the number 20 of Tanji. And of course, I will now return the baton to Pafati once again. My name is Salim Jara from Capital FM. Comrade Pa, the baton is all yours. Take us through. And I know you have already listed the center referee, that is Karamo Mane. The first assistant is Adam Apaji. The second is Bakari Jabang. And Musa Say is the, of course, the reserve referee. And you have Alaji Sane, the referee assessor, for the second time in this encounter. Pa, the baton is all yours.
Thank you very much, Salute Jalo. And any moment from now, the officials are already lined up. We have our main sponsors, indeed our proud and official sponsors of this tournament. That is the APS officials are already lined up. including other dignitaries, which includes the first Vice President Bakari K. Jame of Gambia Football Federation. The central referee Karamo Mane and his team of officials are working on their final preparations before this afternoon showdown from the Sanyang football field. And if Bakari or if Karamo is set, he will surely get us the green light for the commencement of this crucial fixture. Indeed, the replay final between Tujereng and Tanji. And this competition is proudly and officially sponsored by APS, and APS wallet to be precise. And the kickoff shortly will be taken by the first Vice President of Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Bakari K. Jame. And we also have our proud and official sponsors, APS Wallet. And we have their officials already lined up for this crucial and afternoon showdown from the Sanyang football field, and wherever you might be getting our voices and signals from. You are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Sanyang football field and live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. But the commentary decks as usual. Parlamin Fati, Kemo Kanye, Salio Jalo, Lamin Jara, the sports writer. Lamin Jara, the sports writer, Mohamed Dukure Yusufa Job, and a lot of other colleagues from the media fraternity. And we'll be here to get you the live commentary and also the analysis as far as this crucial final between Tujereng and Tanji is concerned. And Bakari Kejame will surely get us the kickoff. There we go. Mr. Bakari Kejame is the second Vice President of Gambia Football Federation. And we also have our proud and official sponsors, APS Wallet. And their dignitaries are already here. I think we're going to observe a minute of silence in respect of our late brother who just passed away, Modlamin Drame of Tanji. May Jannatul Firdaus be his final abode.
He's one of the uprising stars.
And he's one of the uprising footballers in Tanji. May Jannatul Firdaus be his final abode. And we all have to be on our toes to give him a minute of silence, and we wish.
That's the banner.
And there we go. That's the banner already. Thank you very much. May General Firdaus be his final abode. And any moment from now, the central referee, Karamo Mane, will surely get us underway. And you are reminded that this football competition is proudly and officially sponsored by APS Wallet. And this is the second year running. APS have been the proudly and official sponsors of Kombo South District Football Competition. Allah Baraka APS. Thank you very much, APS. Jarama APS. And any moment from now, the central referee Karamo Mane will surely get us underway. And the home side, Tujereng kicks from our right to left, while Tanji will be playing from our left to right from our commentary deck. Before going deep into the commentary, a quick rundown on the starting 11 for Tujereng. They start with Sarani Jame 20 in goal, Hatab Jata 8, Abubakar Jame 4, Lamin Bayo 18, Lamin Marena 19, Amadou Jallo 14, Musa Marena 10, Ibrahim Asama 45, Esa Konate 9, Lamin Jadama 90, and Musa Jawara 6. Complete the 11 for the home side Tujereng. Tanji starts with Lamin Jai 99, Ibrahim Anjai 9, Osman Koli 20, Abdullah Diba 10, Dauda Kujabi 7, Ismaila Sanyang 11, Jere Jame 4, Ensa Kamara 14, Nuha Jame 12, Mohamed Jata 2, San Paul Mendy 15. And we are into the very first minutes of this contest. Tanji picks possession. Abdullah Diba chips the ball straight into the gloves of the custodian Sarani Jame. And you could hear those sounds coming from the supporters of the away side Tanji from the Sanyang football field. And you are reminded that this game is live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. And the competition is proudly and officially sponsored by APS. This is the number 45 for Tujereng, Ibrahim Asama, and he is currently the leading goal scorer of this contest. And Tanji picks possession. Abdullah Diba breaks back heel. Tanji trying to use the left side of the attack. Now it's going to be a great chase for the number 9. The ball is too strong, could not just hold on to the ball as the ball rolls out for a goal kick to Tujereng, and Sarani Jame, the goalkeeper, will surely get us here. And it's a goal kick to the home side, Tujereng, and at a Jam Park Sanyang football field. Fans continue to pile in here to watch this crucial fixture and replay final, to be precise, between Tanji and Tujereng. They were here on the third and they played out the 2-2 scoreline. We could not have a winner, and this afternoon we will surely have a winner. And you are reminded that this football tournament is proudly and officially sponsored by APS Wallet, and we already have the officials with us at the Sanyang football field. Sarani Jamil launches the ball forward, a header from Tujereng, trying to connect the center forward. This time a header from the central defender. Player goes to ground and he's been rewarded by the assistant referee. And the number 90 for Tujereng goes to ground, Lamin Jadama, and he scored the first goal for Tujereng in the initial final before Ibrahim Sama getting the second goal for Tujereng. And the first goal for Tanji was scored by Ensa Kamara before the number 10 Abdullahi Diba getting the decisive penalty to restore parity in the first final between Tujereng and Tanji. A glancing header this time around, and the central referee Karamo Mane has already given an infringement to the boys in white and blue Tanji, and Tanji will now benefit from their own half. And the central defender and number 14 Etsa Kamara, who scored the first goal for Tanji in the initial final, will now use he's going to leave that for the goalkeeper. Lamin Jai launches the ball, long and high one, into the half of Tujereng. Tanji, great control, trying to penetrate here. Tanji trying to dribble past the marker on the right side now. Tanji trying to penetrate. Let's see what they will try to do. Launches in a long one straight into the gloves of Sarani Jame. A great one from Sampol Mendy. And Sarani launches in a long one. Njai with a low one. Ball into the center circle. Njai with a defensive work for Tujereng. Or Tanji rather. Tujereng or Tanji this time around. Picks possession on the left side now. Tanji chases, and the flag of the assistant referee being raised against the center forward and number 7 Dauda Kujabi. And Saliu Jalo, I think we have seen a great display of talent since the commencement of this crucial replay final between Tujereng and Tanji from the Sanyang football field.
Yes, indeed, we played, of course, less than 5 minutes in this game. It is more of like a basketball game here, and of course it is an end-to-end. Well, Tujereng start first in the first 50 seconds or 1 minute, some seconds in this encounter. But then the solid defense line of Tanji paid off. Remember, these two sides fought tooth and nail to reach this day, to the final, with a very competitive competition. And you look at Tanji, it's more of like they're using their number 9, that is Ibrahim Jai, on the far side of the pitch, on their route to, of course, success. At one point in time, well, Sampol was trying to penalize the tall, lanky shortstopper from the reflection of the sun. But then with experience and goal, guiding Tujereng in this grand finale, you have all what it takes, of course, to have a comfortable grip from that side, from Sampol. But then it is too early to decide. It is an end-to-end football. Well, it is never over until it's all over, pa.
Thank you very much, Saliu Jalo, and back to the live commentary. And you are reminded that this football competition is proudly and officially sponsored by APS Wallet. And some of the services that you can do, you can send money for free, receive money for free, deposit money for free, receive international remittances, and also buy cash power with the use of the APS Wallet. And those without the APS Wallet, we already have the APS officials here. They will be able to help you for you to be able to have the APS Wallet. And you are reminded that they are the official and proud sponsors of Kombo South District Football Competition. And this is the second year running. APS Wallet is sponsoring the Kombo South District Football Competition. And this afternoon it is the replay final between Tanji and Tujereng. And in this final we must have a winner as far as Tanji and Tujereng is concerned. Ball being drilled into the area of Tanji. Headed out, Abdullahi Diba picks possession once again back to Abdullahi, and he got the second goal for Tanji in the first final. Ball being drilled into the center, ball being taken forward. A thumping header from Tujereng, great control. The boys in red, Tujereng will try to use the left side to penetrate here. This time the number 10 Musa Marena, who launches the ball forward. It's going to be a chase. The team captain and number 14 Ensa Kamara goes to ground, and Ensa is been rewarded by the central referee Karamo Mane. And Ensa has been a great defender for this Tanji side, and the goalkeeper will solely try to assess his level of injury. The central referee Karamo Mane is already on the player. Ensa is still down injured. He's been assisted by the goalkeeper Lamin Jai, and our team captain back on his feet, and it is already a jam-packed Sanyang football field as fans continue to pile in here to watch this crucial replay final between Tujereng and Tanji. And Tanji have been coached by Ibrahim Anjai, whilst we have Omar Jabang on the dugout for Tujereng. Abdullah Diba. Is that Diba, the number 7 centre forward? Not Diba this time around. Dauda Kujabi gets the ball. He's been dispossessed. This time it's going to be a chase for Tujereng. And the ball is too strong. Back to the goalkeeper for Tanji, Lamin Njai. Njai launches in a long and high one into the half of Tujereng. A header from the centre forward, Dauda Kujabi, trying to connect the number 11 on the far side for Tujereng, or Tanji rather. Ismaila Sanyang. This time Tujereng picks possession in their own half. Launches in a long and high one. Marina chases. A thumping header from the right wing back. It's going to be the number 9 for Tanji, who picks possession, trying to connect Abdullah Diba. Too strong for Diba. It's a defensive mission for Tujereng. Uses the left side now. Number 10 could not control Musa Marena. And infringement awarded by the central referee Karamo Mane. And Karamo has been assisted by Adam Abaji, Bakari Jabang, Musa Say as the 4th assistant referee, and Alaji Sane as the referee assessor. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Sanyang football field and live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk came Okani, Saliu Jalo, Lamin Jara, the sports writer, Mohamed Dukure, Yusuf Job and Co. And this game is live, and we are live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. If you aren't able to make it to the Sanyang football field, just a click of the button will surely get you to the Sanyang football field. This time it's going to be a great chase. Dauda Kujabi chases. Is that going to be solid defensive work by the number 18 and central defender Lamin Bayo for Tujereng? And Lamin Bayo is indeed an exceptional central defender for Tujereng. Lamin Jara approaching the 10th minute here at the Sanyang football field. An end-to-end football between Tujereng and Tanji. And this is what we expect. And we are expecting to see a great final. And we already have all the ingredients to call this a final. It is already a jam-packed football field. An end-to-end football between Tujereng and Tanji. And the only missing thing here is the goal or goals.
Fantastic start already from these two, of course, teams. Normally, when you go to a final, you don't see a frantic start like these two teams have done. And shortly they are inside the penalty area and they can get the lead. And somehow they missed it. Normally when you go to finals, you expect it to be very cagey, so tight. Both teams defensively will be cautious not to concede the post goal. But that has not happened here. And then for the best part of 10 minutes, I think it's the team that is decked out in white and blue that have been asking all the questions. If you look at it, it looks like they are playing with a 4-2-3-1, and they are enjoying a lot of freedom at the left hand side. Anytime they move forward at the left hand side, it's like they think, if it is going to happen for them in this final, there is where it is going to come at the left hand side. But you look at the team that is decked out all in red, and that is Tujereng. At a minute they are trying to struggle to stamp their authority in the final. I know it's still early on, and it's just a matter of moments that they can think that they're going to, of course, discover their mojo, discover their form that brought them into this final. But so far so good, from a neutral's point of view, I think it's all Tanji, for the first 10 minutes or so.
Thank you, Lamin Jara. And it is good to inform you that we also have a colleague, a brother and a mentor. Big Sam has already joined us here at the Sanyang football field to grace this crucial final. And we have seen a great chance being crafted by the champions Tanji. And Tanji are indeed the defending champions, working on defending their crown. Will they be able to do that? Is still in the balance. If they want to do that, they have to do that against Tujereng. Whilst Tujereng, they want to leapfrog the champions, that is Tanji. And if Tujereng wants to become the latest champions, they have to do that against the defending champions Tanji. And it is all coming to you live from the Sanyang football field, live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. If you aren't able to make it to the Sanyang football field, just a click of the button will surely get you to the Sanyang football field. The only thing that you can do, just have a click of the button on LSTV1 on Facebook. You will be able to watch this game live. Abdullah Diba drops deep, trying to connect the center forward and number 7, Dauda Kujabi. The ball is too strong and rolls back into the gloves of Sarani Jame, the tall lanky goalkeeper for Tujereng. Sarani Jame dressed in his green colors for Tujereng. And he was the hero in the semi-final against Nyofele on post-match shootout Sarani Jame. And we will surely try to get you their route to the final as far as Tanji and Tujereng is concerned. Into the center circle, Tanji picks possession. St. Paul Mendy gets the ball to the center forward and number 7 who chases. The number 7 Dauda Kujabi gets that ball beautifully. This time it is Tanji now. Back to the number 15 and right wing back, who tries to dribble past his marker, St. Paul Mendy. This time it is Tanji now, and you could hear those shouts coming from their supporters. It's a tussle between Tanji and Tujereng. The player goes to ground, and the central referee, Karamo Mane, has already given an infringement to the number 12 of Tanji in Nuha Jame. And the central defender for Tanji, Ensa Kamara, will surely deliver this effort. Ensa Kamara got the first goal for Tujereng in the initial final from this spot. Ensa Kamara scored the first goal. Tujereng restored parity through the number 90 Lamin Jadama. And Tujereng got the second through the number 45 Ibrahim Asama. And Tanji were awarded a penalty in the dying moments, and Abdullah Diba step up to take the decisive penalty to get the game to parity. And there we go. The officials of Kombo District Football Committee decided that the game is going to be pushed to a post-match or a replay final. And here we are playing the replay game between Tujereng and Tanji. And this time around, we wouldn't have any replay. We will surely have a winner. If they can't have it in regulation, we will surely settle it out on post-match shootout. This time it is the number 7 Dauda Kujabi. Dauda dribble passes marker, looking to get something here. Floats the ball into the area, blocked in there by the central defense of Tujereng. Abdullah Diba regain possession, left-footed drive into the right side of the attack. A thumping header, player goes to ground. This time it is the number 4 for Tujereng, Abubakar Jame, and he's been rewarded by the central referee Karamo Mane. And it is all coming to you live from the Sanyang football field. Indeed, a jam-packed Sanyang football field, and fans are still piling in at the Sanyang football field to watch this crucial replay final between Tujereng and Tanji. Salud Jalo, it has all the ingredients to be called a replay final, and the only missing thing is the goal or goals from the Sanyang football field.
Well, of course, among the two goalers, I believe Sarani is the busiest, while Lamin Jai is on a holiday for now. But you look at the way Tanji attack, they attack in numbers. But then on the Tujereng side, they defending numbers as well. You know, the number 9, Jarama, provided a great save for Tujereng when Tanji was on the brink of breaking the deadlock. But then, Jara, you look at these two sides, they have all what it takes to be in the first division of this country.
Well, that's competition to the highest level of this country. And they have to show us what they are all about in 90 minutes, in this game. Because you look at it, yes, there are some fine stuffs that we have seen. There are some fine individual brilliance that we have seen, at a minute. Like I said earlier, to me, for the best part of 11 minutes or so, it has been the team decked out in white and blue that have been asking all the questions, and the team decked out all in red is making sure that they don't concede the goal. Perhaps that tells you the story why they are the defending champions, why they are on course to win it 2 times in a row. And yes, well, they have to be up there for the next 2 seasons or so before we think about, play for the second division. Fine, yeah, that might be fair enough. But for the first division, I think we still have some time to go.
Of course, yes, Fatih, before you, of course, take us through the ball-to-ball commentary. Well, for Tanji, they have a big touch in hand that no team was able to defend the title in the past 2 years, and this is the 3rd edition under Bakari Bojang-led executive. And of course, Tujereng might have that, yes, good news that there is no team that ever defended well. First, Gunjur came, and they won it against Banyaka under Bojang's leadership. And then Tanji were the last team to lift this trophy. And currently they have a trophy in their trophy cabin and 1 pending. But then under Coach Jabang, the head coach of Tujereng, he might of course guide Tujereng to glory. And of course, lifting the trophy 10 years ago, he was part of the technical side that lost the final under the past executive. I believe it is a enjoy and well game, Pafati.
Thank you very much, Saliu Jalo. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Sanyang football field. And it is the APS sponsored Kombo District Football replay final between Tujereng and Tanji. And in case you just don't know, this football competition is proudly and officially sponsored by APS Wallet, the second year in running. And there we go. It's going to be a set piece for Tujereng. Ball being floated into the area, into the gloves of the custodian, Lamin Njai, who rose the highest and gathered that ball with ease. It's a tussle, and it's already an infringement given by the central referee Karamo Mane. That was a collision between the center forward and the central defender for Tujereng, and currently he is down, and he is the central defender for Tujereng, Lamin Bayo. Bayo is currently down, injured, currently having a word with the central referee Karamo Mane, and Karamo is being assisted by Adam Abaji, Bakari Jabang, Musa Sey, and the the referee assessor Alaji Sane. And it is all coming to you live from the Sanyang football field, live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. And you are reminded that this football tournament is proudly and officially sponsored by APS Wallet. And we already have the officials with us here. And if you don't have an APS Wallet, the easiest thing that you can do, we have the officials, and they will be able to help you to install the APS Wallet for you. So mol mi yalla ne ko do ma APS Wallet o soto APS la mol bijane si wallet o dino la without any cost or charges. Already APS Wallet kan tournament on sponsor, and this is the second year running Ibulobe Kombosa district football competition on Koma. And then Kaitandi mol bela ko dong. This is a replay final, a final following play janne between Tujereng and Tanji. Winner man soto team ye fulale soto ma wina soto bi murunta nanjam pour kaje ka wina nyine bar bi jikina ko be wina soto lale. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Sanyang football field, live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube at the commentary decks. Parlament Fati, Kemo Kani, Saliu Jalo, Lamin Jara, Yusufa Job, Mohamed Dukure, and the list goes on as far as the commentary decks is concerned. And we'll be here to get you the live ball-to-ball commentary and also some analysis as far as this crucial replay final in the Kombosa District Football Tournament is concerned. And this football tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by APS Wallet. APS Wallet are the ones responsible for the cash prizes, the giant trophy, the individual awards, and kudos to the entire management and staff of APS for putting that massive amount of money in the Kombosa District Football competition. And we are very much happy to have that partnership between Bakari Bojang and his entire executive and the entire management and staff of APS and APS Wallet, to be precise. There we go, a throw in on the far side. Tujereng picks possession, a tussle on the far side, and the flag of the assistant referee is already being raised against Tujereng, an advantage to Tanji. Tanji addressed in white socks, blue shorts, and white socks with blue strips, whilst Tujereng in red and white shirts, red socks and red strips. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we also have a list of dignitaries that are all present here to grace this very important occasion. We have Philomena Jata, National Women Football Coordinator, our very own Angelique Mendy, who is serving as an assistant to Philomena Jata. We have Bakari Kejame, first Vice President, Gambia Football Federation. We also have in our midst Aja Maikante, who is also a female football coordinator, West Coast region, and the list of dignitaries goes on. And we will also try to relay the list of dignitaries with us here at the Sanyang football field to grace this crucial replay final in the Kombosa District Football competition. And Saliu Jalo, this time around, we're going to have it the Kombosa way, not the Breakham way.
Yes, indeed, we are married with the Kombosa way. And of course, not the Breakham way. The last time we were married with one of their rules, that after the first final, if there is no winner, we proceed for a replay. Money in the bank, smiles all over the faces. That is what Breakham do. And of course, when Kombosa and Sanyang, it is a busy Saturday, summer Saturday for that matter. The eve of September the 1st, as Jara will say, a sport right of excellence. It is still a barren draw between Tanji and Tujereng. The holders in Tanji have the mission, probably they will be married with, of course, a trophy parade, but in Tujereng also here on a mission, of course, Will the vision be clear? That is the million-dollar question. And on the day that KB Sonko is now part of the Council of Elders at the SJG family, and of course, and his uncle. At one point in time, I thought KB is the oddly of my dad, Big Sam, but we leave it at that. Back to you, Pa.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to our very own brother, colleague, and mentor, Big Sam. Congratulations to our very own colleague and brother, Ibrahim KB Sonko. And indeed, congratulations to the entire team. The new Council of Elders of SGAG, just as Saliu Jallo rightly mentioned. And we already have Big Sam with us here, Ibrahim KB Sonko, and the list of our colleagues in the media fraternity. And we'll be here to get you the live commentary and also some analysis as far as this crucial replay final of Kombo District Football Tournament is concerned. And the replay final is between Tujereng and Tanji. And you are reminded that this tournament is proudly and officially sponsored by APS Wallet. And we also have their dignitaries. We have Ms. Sukai Charlotte Wilson, part of the delegation here from APS. We also have Mr. Kutubo Keita and Mr. Abdullah Dabo. And they are part of the representatives from APS. Baldwin is a bicycle kick. That was going to be an incredible goal from Ibrahim Sama. That was definitely going to be a goal of the tournament contender. And that was definitely an acrobatic bicycle kick coming from the number 45, Ibrahim Sama. And Ibrahim Sama is the current leading goal scorer of this tournament. He is currently having five goals under his belt. And if he is able to score, he is going to get that sixth or possibly the seventh goal. And Ibrahim Sama has been an integral member as far as Tujereng's quest of reaching the final is concerned. Sama's bicycle kick was indeed a great one, and there we go, is an infringement. Tanji penalized by the central referee Karamo Mane. Saliu Jallo, that was going to be a beauty of a goal from the number 5 Ibrahim Sama. He scored in the last final and he's on the verge.
Absolutely. On the final day, Jara, you see beautiful goals and of course you see miracles. Well, size and height doesn't matter in football. Look at the height of Sama. And of course he's the leading goal scorer in a marathon of a tournament. And of course he scored on the 3rd of this month, that is the 4th final, before a replay was announced. And of course he's on the brink of being, of course he's already the leading goal scorer of this tourney. But then Tujereng have been quiet for a while in the final third or at the danger zone of Tanji. But had it been that strike from Sama visit the back of the net, it will be a Champions League goal. And of course, goal of the tournament contender. Indeed.
First game, second game, third, fourth. This one, round of 16, quarter final.
Well, just to go through the Route 20 final, that is the 2 finalists. Begin with Tujereng, whilst of course Lamin Bayo is being assisted by the medics, one of the most experienced defenders of Tujereng. Well, Tujereng, the first game, that is round 1, they lost to Mahmouda by a goal to nil. Lost to Sifo by 2 goals to nil. They defeated Gunjur by 4 goals to 1. They defeated Centuri by 3 goals to nil. The round of 16, they drew goalless in 90 minutes against Baranding, but won on pens by 5-4. They defeated there on 5-0. And of course, that is the quarterfinal. And the semi-final, they drew goalless against Nyofale of Pafati. And on penalties, on the day that we were in Makumbaya, Tujereng defeated Nyofale 4 goals to 2. Of course, what happens in Makumbaya stays in Makumbaya with Pafati. Well, for Tanji on round 1, they drew 2 against Jamanjeli. When Jamanjeli only trained for 2 weeks ahead of the opponent. That is according to their coach, the team trainer of Jam City. Well, against Misira, Tanji defeated Misira by 2 goals to 1. They lost to Nyofele by 2 goals to nil. They defeated Jambur by a goal to nil and drew 1 against Nema Fulakunda. On the round of 16, they defeated Gunjur Kungujam by a goal to nil. They defeated Gunjur, the holders, by 2 goals to 1. Sorry, the first edition champions. And on the semis, they defeated Jambancheli by a goal to nil. That was a replay of the opener, Tanji and Jamancheli. And of course, there you go. And the myth with the noisy neighbors in Tujereng. That is the route to the grand finale. That was of course set on the 3rd now, closing its chapters on the 31st of August 2024, Pafati.
Thank you very much, Aliu Jallo, for that quick rundown on the route to the final for Tujereng and Tanji. And back to the live commentary, and it's a throw-in on the far side for Tujereng. Tujereng will surely have a marathon throw on the right side of the attack. Ball being drilled into the area, chested down by the central defenders of Tanji. Danger not averted. Tujereng will try to recollect the ball, this time on the left side. Player goes to ground, no foul given by the central referee. Tanji picks possession. Abdullah Diba dispossessed Tujereng into the center of the pitch. Player turns beautifully, goes to ground. This time it is the number 19. And the central referee Karamo Mane has already given a foul in favor of the boys in red, Tujereng. And Tujereng are currently playing from our right to left from our commentary decks, while Tanji kicks from our left to right. The number 90 drills the ball into the area of Tanji, and he scored the first goal or the equalizer for Tujereng in the initial final against Tanji. And that's a struck on the stomach of the player and the central defender for Tanji. I think he is struggling a little bit, and the medics are already on the pitch to support the player. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Sanyang football field, live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary decks, Lamin Fati, Kemo Kani, Saliu Jallo, Lamin Jara, Yusuf Ajub, Mohamed Dukure, and we also have the presence of our colleagues, mentors, and brothers Ibrahim Akebi Sonko and Big Sam, who are part and parcel of the newest or the latest elected members of SDAG. Congratulations, Big Sam. Congratulations, our very own colleague and brother Ibrahim KB Sonko. And the list of dignitaries currently present here at the Sanyang football field. We have our very own Bakari Kejame Force Vice President, Gambia Football Federation. Ms. Sukai Charlotte Wilson, APS. Mr. Kutubo Keta, APS. Abdullah Dabo, APS. Mr. K. Moses, the Finance Director, Gambia Football Federation. Philomena Jata, Female Coordinator, Gambia Football Federation. Ajimai Kante, Executive or ESCOM Member, Gambia Football Federation. Kama Kamara, SG Komosa District Sports Committee. Chairperson, Village Sports Committee. Officer and Commanding Katong Military. We also have the Officer Commanding Katong Military and Force Vice President. That was definitely a close one from Tujereng and Tanji. Clear their line desperately. Tanji picks possession in their own half. This time they're going to use the right side. And the right wing back and number 15 turns beautifully, launches in the ball forward, and the flag of the assistant referee is already being raised against the player. And it's going to be another throw in for Tujereng, and the right wing, the central defender will surely take this. Lamin Bayo leaves the ball for the number 90 to defect this throw in for Tujereng. And the number 90, Ensa Conte, or Lamin Jadamarada, will surely get that. Tujereng trying to have the ball into the half of Tanji, and this time Tanji or Tujereng penalized by the central referee Karamo Mane. And Karamo is being assisted by Adam Abaji, Bakari Jabang and Musa Sey as the fourth assistant referee. And the referee assessor is Alaji Sane. Tanji will now use the left side of the attack. Mohamed Jata Mohamed, left wing back and number 2, drills the ball low, not a great one. This time ball being mal controlled by the number 4 and right wing back Abubakar Jammeh for Tujereng. And it's a throw in quickly taking Tanji, trying to move the ball forward. It's center forward and number 7 will get the ball forward. Dauda Kujabi, Tanji. Still Kujabi moving the ball forward, goes to ground. And he's been rewarded, and you can hear those applauds coming from the supporters of Tanji. And the defending champions will surely want to lay their hand on this trophy. And if they want to do that, they will surely do that against Tujereng. While Tujereng will also want to lay their hand for the very first time in the history of Kombo South District Football Competition. Lamin Jara, I think we have two things at stake. Tanji will want to defend, whilst Tujereng will want to win it for the very first time.
And one thing's for sure is that there is history on the line. And of course, for the past few minutes or so, I think, Tujereng have swung this pendulum to their own favor. You know, since that spectacular went inches wide from the leading goal scorer. You know, you were talking about it. To me, he has no right whatsoever to try that. But you know, when you are the smallest man in the pitch and you are the leading goal scorer, that gives you the confidence to try something that nobody thinks about. And then since then, they have been the dominant force. You know, in the last 5 or 6 minutes, they forced the goalkeeper to make some saves unless they get themselves in front here. I mean Tanji, they have not done that. Well, Tujereng, they forced the goalkeeper, you know, to make some good saves at the other end. And now that we've talked about, Tanji have started the game, you know, brighter. But of course, it looks like Tujereng are ending the half stronger. But then one thing for sure is that it's 0-0, and we are still back to, of course, we are still at where we started from the 3rd of August to the 31st of August, and of course we have played 30 minutes by our watch. We are still where we started. We still don't know the destiny of this giant silverware, but you know, honestly, already this is a very, very good final, looking at everything that has been put in.
Thank you very much, Lamin Jara, and earlier on Salih Ujala. Ball been drilled into the area. This time the goalkeeper came rushing, but the flag of the assistant referee is been raised on the far side, and at half time we will surely be having the chit chat between Salih Ujala, Lamin Jara, the sports writer, and our mentor Big Sam, live from the Sanyang football field. And Big Sam is part of the Council of Elders as far as SGAG is concerned, and he is the first vice president of SGAG. And congratulations, Big Sam. Congratulations, Ibrahim KB Sonko, and all the entire executive members of SGAG. And back to the live commentary from the Sanyang football field. And Lamin Bayo 18 will surely get this for Tujereng. Bayo left-footed drive, launches the ball long and high one. A header from the central defender and team captain, number 14, Ensa Kamara for Tanji. This time Mohammed gets the ball quickly. Ensa heads the ball down once again, clears that ball desperately from their own half. It's going to be a header. Player goes to ground. Central referee waved in for a play on. Tujereng will streak the play from the right to the left side. They've been dispossessed. Tanji picks possession, surging forward to the right wing back and number 12. This time around, trying to chip the ball over the advancing Lamin Bayo. But Lamin Bayo on a defensive mission clears that ball desperately for Tujereng. Lamin Bayo is one of the experienced players for this Tujereng side, and he has been a workaholic in the central defense of Tujereng since in the initial final, and then we have seen a glimpse of a hard-working central defender in this final, or in the replay final between Tujereng and Tanji. And the final is all coming to you live, and we are live from the Sanyang football field, live on LSTV, on both Facebook and YouTube. And the commentary that's for Lamin Fati, Kemo Kani, Salih Ujalo, Lamin Jara, the sports writer, Mohammed Dukure, Yusuf Job, and we are also joined by our colleagues and brother by Jane of Gunjur Radio, Jane Koto FM, Ibrahim KB Sonko, Big Sam, and congratulations to our very own duo, Ibrahim KB Sonko, and our very own brother, colleague and mentor, Big Sam, and he is the first vice president of SDHE. Congratulations, Big Sam. Congratulations, Ibrahim KB Sonko, and you are reminded that you are coming to you live from the Sanyang football field, and this football tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by APS Wallet. And in case if you don't have a wallet, we have the officials of APS. They will be able to guide you as to have the APS wallet. And the easiest thing that you can do, you can install the APS wallet to have a lot of services that APS wallet is providing. And we will also try to have a quick rundown on some of the services being offered by APS wallet, who are the official and proud and official sponsors of the Kombo District Football Competition for the 2nd year running. And APS wallet, some of the transactions that you can do with the wallet, you can receive and send money, and their services are absolutely free. Deposit money for free, receive international remittance for free, buy cash power for free with your own wallet. And the APS wallet are the proud and official sponsors of Kombo District Football Tournament for the 2nd year running. They are being responsible for the cash prizes, the giant trophy, and also the individual awards being awarded by the Kombo District Football Committee. And surely, we will surely have a quick rundown on the result of the SDAG, where our very own colleagues and brothers are being duly elected. There we go. Tanji picks possession. Abdullah Diba turns beautifully. This time ball being cleared partially by Tujereng. Back to Tanji, who gets that ball, floats the ball into the area. Trying to connect the number 7 on the far side, and the ball is too strong for him. As the ball rolls down for a goal kick, and Abdullah Diba seems to be protesting that he should be awarded an infringement, and the central referee Karamo Mane not the least interested. Diba Abdullah back on his feet. He took the crucial penalty in the initial final. Saliu Jallo, at that point, it was definitely a nerve-wracking moment from the entire supporters of Tanji. And the question in the minds of Tanji was that Abdullah Diba, will he be able to score that? And Abdullah, to the rescue of Tanji, fired home to bring that game into parity, and Tanji jubilates. And here we are in the replay final between Tujereng and Tanji. And is it going to be a winner for Tujereng, or Tanji remains in the balance? It's still in the balance, a winner for Tujereng and Tanji. It's still in the balance. Where is the trophy heading to? It's still in the balance between Tujereng and Tanji. And Tujereng will now use the right side of the attack. This time it is the number 7, Dauda Kujabi, and Kujabi could not control that ball beautifully as the ball rolls out for a throw-in to Tujereng. And Tujereng will now have Lamin Jadama to effect this. And Jadama scored the first goal for Tujereng in the initial final. And Jadama is operating as the left wing back for Tujereng, a marathon one. Ball being chested down, Tujereng in their own half. Abdullah Diba gets the ball forward for Tanji. It's going to be a chase for Abdullah Diba and the centre forward, and number 7 for Tanji rather. This time Tujereng picks possession in their own half. This time they've been rewarded by the central referee, Karamo Mane. Saliu Jallo, we are currently approaching halftime here from the Sanyang football field. It has been an end-to-end contest between Tujereng and Tanji, and the missing thing is the goals. Are we going to see a dramatic goal before lemon time? Remains the biggest question between Tujereng and Tanji.
Well, indeed, Pafali, but then if my memory can serve me right, I believe Abdullah Diba is the brother to the chairman, if I am right. That is the chairman of Tanji Sport Committee. That is Lamin Diba, if I am right. And of course, having that crucial golden opportunity, of course, to level the tie on the last minute of kickoff. That was more of my bravery. And that is, of course, Nyaito, the Diba we just mentioned right now, Donny, the number 10 Tanzi, to the number 11, play on! High and wide. High and wide. The only missing thought is a goal. And of course, it is proven futile in front of goal, Jara.
I think he missed it before he took the shot. That was it, because before the pass came in, he slipped inside the penalty area. It's all about composure. It's all about taking your time. It's because this is a game of margins and millimeters. You never know when these chances are gonna come again in a final like this. You know, it took them almost 40 minutes to create an opening like this, to unlock the defense that has been disciplined all evening. So moments like this, you just got to find the back of the net. But it's about composure, Salif. I'm sure he must be going into that dressing room, and of course, thinking about maybe, just maybe, you know, had he been so composed, it would have been a different story. But on any other day, in any other game, should have been 1-0 Tanji.
Absolutely, Jara. They were on the brink of course, taking the lead before the break, but things proved futile, and that is, of course, Abdullah again, and to the ever-reliable Lamin Payo, selling experience to Tanji. And this is Tujereng's now, Pafati. At one point in time, I'm being married with the commentary.
Thank you very much. Saliu Jallo, and the flag of the assistant referee is already being raised against Tujereng.
But this is what we love watching. Look at the ambience now. The mini stadium is, of course, electric within 5 or 3 minutes to the final touches of the first half, Pafati.
Thank you very much, and back to the live commentary. It has been an electric moment from the Sanyang football field between Tujereng and Tanji, and it is indeed the replay final of this year's Kombo South District Football Final, and this football tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by APS and APS Wallet. We already have their officials with us here gracing the second final. We were here on the 3rd of August 2024. We could not have a winner between Tujereng and Tanji. Back for a replay, and this time around we will and we must have a winner between Tujereng and Tanji. They have to either settle it out in regulation, or else the central referee and his team of officials will surely get us to a post-match shootout to decide who will solely lay their hand on this giant trophy sponsored by APS Wallet. And you are reminded that this is the second year running. APS is coming to the rescue of Kombo South District Football Committee under the dynamic leadership of Mr. Bakari Bujang and his led executive. This is Tanji now, trying to get the ball forward. The final touch on the play for Tanji. Tujereng benefits from a throw-in on the far side, and it's going to be a throw-in for the boys in red, Tujereng. We have all the ingredients to call this a replay final. The only missing piece is the goal or goals. Are we going to see a dramatic goal before the end of the first half remains the biggest question. Ibrahim Asama received the ball into the area. Ball been blocked in there by the central defenders for Tujereng, or Tanji rather. Tanji launches the ball forward. This time Tanji picks possession once again. Trying to dribble past his marker, goes to ground, central referee waiting for a play on. Another ball being blocked in there by Sampol Mendy, and Tujereng will now benefit from a throw-in on the far side. It has been an end-to-end contest between these two sides in Tujereng and Tanji. Both sides are currently eyeing for the giant trophy and the whooping $55,000. And the winner of this contest will pocket home a $55,000, while the runners-up will pocket home $45,000 as consolation prize. Proudly and officially sponsored by APS Wallet. There we go, and it's going to be a tussle on the far side, and the flag of the assistant referee is already being raised against Tanji, and Tujereng will benefit, dressed in their colorful red colors. Red shirts, and red socks, whilst Tanji done in their colorful white shirts, blue shirts, and white socks. And shortly we will have a rundown, ball being drilled into the area of Tanji. Tanji will surely have some defensive work to do. This time Tanji or Tujereng gets that ball into the half of Tanji. No troubles for the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper for Tanji, Lamin Jai, will surely effect this corner. And shortly we will have some reactions in the local language for the benefit of those that might not be able to understand the English language from the Sanyang football field. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Sanyang football field, live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube, and the comment index as usual. Palamin Fati, Kimo Kanye, Salih Chalo, Lamin Jara, Yusufa Juba, Mohamed Dukure, and the list goes on. We are also joined by our colleague and brother Ibrahim KB for Big Sam, Afabai Jane from Kunju Radio, Jane Koto FM, and a lot of other dignitaries present here to grace this very important occasion. Abdullah Diba receives the ball for Tanji, trying to dribble past a group of players. He's been dispossessed by Tujereng, and Tujereng picks possession not for too long. And this time Tanji regains possession. The center forward and number 7 drops deep, gets the ball to the center of the pitch, squares the ball on the far side. This time Sampol Mendy trying to reconnect Abdullah Diba, and that's an infringement. That's a high boot as waved by the central referee Karamo Mane, and Karamo has been assisted by Adam Abaji, Bakari Jabang Musa Sey, and the referee assessor is Alaji Sane. And we have a list of dignitaries present here, and the list of dignitaries includes Bakari Kejame Force BP, Gambia Football Federation, Miss Sukai Chelo Wilson APS, Kutubos Keta APS, Abdullah Dabo APS, Karamo Sise Force, our Finance Director GFF, and we also have Philomena Jata, Female Coordinator Gambia Football Federation, Aja Mai Kante, ESCO Member Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Kamara, Secretary General Kombo South District Sports Committee, and we also have the Chairperson Village Sports Committee. Also, we're also here to grace this important final, and we also have the Commanding Officer, Katong Military Barracks, Force Vice President, West Coast Regional Football Association, Mamadou Chare Jiba, Councilor Gunjur Ward, Omar Jame, former Secretary General, Kombo South District Sports Committee, and the list goes on. And already a minute is being added by the 4th Assistant Referee Musa Sey. Abdullah Diba being the likely candidate to take this. Drills the ball! Is that going to be the ball into the back of the net? Tanji have already broken the deadlock here. It's a goal for the champions, Tanji. Oh my word! Deadlock broken at the Sanyang football field. Usman Koli to the rescue of the champions, Tanji. Usman Koli rose the highest on. He broke the deadlock for the champions, Tanji. And deadlock being broken here on the Tanji football field. And the champions on cause of defending their crown. Is it going to get to Tanji? Remains the biggest question, but currently they're having their noses in front, currently with the advantage. Tanji leads from the Sergeant football field by a goal to nil against Tujereng here. Any moment from now, the central referee Karamo Mane will surely get us the half-time break here from the Sergeant football field. Interestingly, Saliu Jalo, deadlock has been broken, and this time it is the central defender Usman Koli to the rescue of the champions Tanji.
Well, one of the tallest players in Usman Koli, donned the number 20 jersey, scored the tallest goalkeeper. That is Sarani, who donned the number 20 jersey as well. It's 20v20, and Tanji are leading here in Sanyang, and it is community football where fans have all right to marry the ground for celebration. Jara.
Thank you very much. Before the half-time break, and certainly at half-time, we will have a chit chat, and the chit chat will be led by Saliu Jalo, and we will also have our first Vice President, Mr. Big Sam Lamin Jara, sports writer, to have a chit chat with our very own brother and colleague Saliu Jalo. And any moment from now, Tujereng takes possession. This time Ibrahim Asama, Tanji on a defensive mission. The number 7 on a defensive mission for Tanji Dauda Kujabi. And Tujereng will get that quickly. Tujereng are currently desperate in search for an equalizer here. Tanji takes possession, and the flag is already being raised for a throw-in. And any moment from now, the central referee Karamo Mane might be bringing an end to the very first half here. And currently Tanji are having their noses in front as far as this replay final is concerned. And they got their goal through Usman Koli. And Usman rose the highest. Note the ball down to give that commanding advantage to the boys in white Tanji from the Sanyang football field. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Tanji football field, live from the Sanyang football field, and we are also live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary decks, Palamin Fati, Kemo Kani, Saliu Jalo, Lamin Jara, Yusufa Job, and the list of dignitaries, no, the list of our media personalities goes on. And the flag has been raised against Tujereng, and there we go. The central referee Karamo Mane has just brought an end to the first half here, and Tanji jubilates, having their noses in front at lemon time. And before handing the mic to Saliu Jalo to lead us as far as the chit chat is concerned, we're going to get you the results of the SJSG results of the just concluded elections. The president is Mr. Omar Jajo, who is being elected unopposed. First Vice President Bakari Mane, known to many as Big Sam, he was elected the first Vice President unopposed. Second VP Sajo Baldek, 21 votes, and she went against Paul Stephen, who got 7 votes. Secretary General Mohammed Lamin Drame, who got 20 votes, and he was duly elected, and he went against Osman A.N. Jeng, who got 8 votes. Assistant Secretary General Lamin Del Fadera, who went unopposed. Treasurer Kadi Cham, 20 votes, and Kadi Cham went against Abdullah Jao, who got 16 votes. Assistant Treasurer Fatou B. Kamara, our very own Fatou B. Kamara, unopposed, and co-opted members are Fatou Dem, Momodou Gajaga, Mariama Sambo, and our very own Brikama base Ibrahima KB Sonko. And it is half time here from the Sanyang football field, and you are reminded that this football tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by APS Wallet, and we have their officials here, and kudos to APS. And now we're going to hand the mic to our very own colleague and brother Saliu Jalo to get us the chit chat, and he's going to have that with sports writer Lamin Jara and our very own colleague, brother and mentor Big Sam. And Big Sam, wherever you are, we are inviting you to the scene, and that is going to be led by Saliu Jalo. Saliu, it is half time and the mic is all yours.
you can stand there.
Oh, okay, you want to have it? Okay. I'm going to follow them. So, Usman, nan dress bank. Oh, nan dress boy, come on, get them boy. Dress
Well,
bank.
thank you very much, and of course,
Boy, Jara.
the 31st of August 2024, first of my dad.
Yamidana. That's right. Usman. Okay. That's right, because I forgot him there. Oh, can you give it to me?
My dad in the video, that is a big Sam. He's one of the happiest man on planet Earth today. He was there,
Yeah. Usman is okay.
and he's still there.
Yeah.
The Council of Elders. Of course, first of all, congrats that, of course, you're ever since part of the Council of Elders, but now on the limelight more than before.
Well, thank you very much, Saliu, and of course I think I owe this thanks to the sport journalists or the media fraternity for the confidence based on it. Once again, I'm so elated, I'm so happy that I've been elected in the office.
Despite you look 20, but why do you left it late?
Well, like I said, if you know my trend, I've brought a couple of lot of people. I don't want to say this, but the question have to. That's how I have supposed
But you have to let the cat out of the bag, Big Sam.
Yeah, because like if you do for some people, or I mean pave the way, before you come you saw them doing what you want to do. At the end of the day, it makes the job easy for you to relax and then see them go. And then what do you normally do is to say, hello, I don't think it's this way. Can we do this? Can we do? But when there's an English word said, when push come to shove, when push come to shove, you know that it is getting out of hand. I think it's high time that you come, even if it have to be a while, and try to rectify that and then go back.
And put the room in order.
Oh, exactly. That's how it's supposed to be. So basically, that's why I have to let it late. But I'm so happy. In fact, I have to go in for it. But I see the kids that I brought up are almost there. Well, to be honest, I'm so happy, and I think I must congratulate everybody. In fact, of course, the outgoing executive that I've already, the ex-executive, they've also put it from a level to a level. But I think it's time for us to come and try to drive it and then it's like legacy. You pass, some people come.
Well, people come and go, but SJAG live forever. And of course, once again, congrats. But then, from the election house to the Sanyang football field, community football is what we are married with, Big Sam. How do you feel looking at the turnout today?
Well, I'm so elated. I think the first final, in fact, I was informed by my Kante, Maimuna. We are not in the same boat, Maimuna, my Kante. So I never want to...
What happens between you and my states outside this interview?
No, because Jara know. That's why he told me I never want to come. But this time it's KB that told me from the elective congress that I said, let's go, because this time I know he will be here. She will be here. I told her to behave because my boys are around. So I'm so happy to be here, because if you know me with community football everywhere, and I run a community radio where it have to serve the community purpose. So I am so elated, I'm so happy definitely to be here, and I'm so very happy.
Well, you must be very much impressed with the football ground, but what more needs to be done when it comes to promoting grassroots football in this country, or let me just say, West Coast to be precise?
Well, they said football is not where it is. It's not about playing football, but where football is played, if you know what I mean. Ground, if you want to watch best football, you have to have a good pitch. You have to have even a best team or whatever you call it. So I think some of the I can say it's a fine field, but sometimes they need some adjustment. And I mean that's our Gambian. From the high echelon out there. So I think these are the grounds, especially community ground, that we should look after and try to develop them, put them to energy, because the players have talent, but you don't want the player to end his career at a very short career due because of injury or bad pitch. So football fields are this thing that we need to concentrate. This is where I said not only football, but where it is played is very important. And I think let also try to put, if we are working for the community, let put community football, and the same goes for association, the same goes for the government. Let's look at the people interest. I think that is what makes you to be at that position. So to be honest, I think we should develop on that.
Finally, Brikama is calling, and it is tomorrow.
Well, Brikama is calling, and I think that's a very big avenue here. Ibrahim Kebi Sonko, who is another executive member, a co-opted member in our new elective Congress today, is the media officer, and we're calling everybody, the Gambia. As you know, Brikama is one of the more powerhouse in Gambian football. Notwithstandingly, before this, I was the head of the media for West Coast Zonal Championship. Absolutely. Which Sanyang, Kombo South, anywhere are part of. So I think tomorrow, from here, I want everybody to come to Brikama Boxbar Minister.
Are you expecting this kind of turnout tomorrow at the Theatre of Entertainment in Boxbar, Big Sam?
Well, if you know Brikama, crowd is not a problem.
You don't answer my question.
No, all right. No, but let me put this. If you know Brikama, crowd is not Brikama's problem.
You don't answer my question, Dad.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Are you expecting such a turnout here in Sanyang tomorrow at Boxbar?
Most definitely. In fact, it could be even more crowd at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. But to be honest, I think the crowd here is awesome. It's amazing. But tomorrow at Brikama Boxbar, it's going to be super awesome.
Thank you. Just like the Guchur, if my memory cards are is it the Tujereng and Fonyi grand finale? Yeah. When the people of Fonyi, of course, invaded the Boxbar as early as 11 a.m. In the morning. Many thanks, Big Sam.
Thank you so much.
I will now engage Jara, the sport writer. That is Big Sam, the first VP sport journalist.
Thank you.
Of the Gambia. That is Big Sam. Thank you. Well, Jara is, of course, also one of the tallest sport journalists in this country. Well, just in Liverpool, eve of the rivalry. What happens in England stays in England. We are in Sanyang, the 31st of this month. The APS sponsored Kombo South District Football Final, Pafati. I have escort to settle with Tungawa of APS. I have escort to settle with him. Probably after the final touches. Jara, take us through the first 15 minutes of this encounter. Tanji and Tujereng.
Well, fantastic game. Both teams started with of course, with the intention of getting the early lead. We know, we said it during the commentary, most of the time when you go to finals, it becomes very cagey. Both teams are always aware of course, being how dangerous it will be if they were to concede the first goal. So this defensively, you feel they will be so tight and so disciplined, and whatever chance comes their way, they take it and see where it ends. But that did not happen here. It's like two heavyweights, two almighty champions that want to go and win this in a spectacular fashion. You know, from the whistle go, it has been the team decked out in white. That is Tanji that have asked the questions earlier on. So you could see why they are champions, and they wanted to take the lead before halftime. And the team decked out all in red, that is Tujereng, you know, kept their shape. They were very disciplined. You know, it was a slow start, but bit by bit, as the half grew older, they came into it, and they started, in fact, you know, they had to force the goalkeeper to make some couple of saves, and why not? We've talked about it. You know, the top goal scorer, he tried something audacious, something spectacular. To me, he has no right whatsoever to try that. You need confidence, you need morale to try that. But like I said, you know, it's not about size. We know Messi is the smallest man in the field of football, but when you are the leading goal scorer in a tournament as big as this, in a day as big as this, and then those type of moments come, why not you try them? To me, I think it has been great, it has been good, and then yes, they just have been dealt with a knockout blow. That is the team decked out all in red, that is Tujereng. You know, just when they were so strong into the game against the run of play, they conceded the goal. But you know, Salif, that is what we call, you know, efficiency, 100% efficiency. You know, you get the resources, you know what to do, to get the results, and that's what the champions have done. The tallest man in the pitch, it doesn't matter where he plays, Usman Koli, he uses his advantage. The manager knows that when we have set pieces, he definitely is going to be a threat. When one ball swing you inside the penalty area, it was 1-0 Tanji.
Well, even the panel of the day change hands. On this day, the 31st, but in Java, quickly, just in summary, to defend the title and to be the champion, which one is more difficult to do?
Well, both are difficult depending on where you want to come from. You know, defending a title is always difficult because pressure is, is always there. Like in the commentary, Pam mentioned it. It has never happened if history can serve me well. Or you have to dig deep into history to tell us that a particular team came here on this famous ground and defended the title. So it's over to Tanji, but they are in a good place right now. They are not in paradise, but they are in a good place. Champions leading at halftime, they just have 45 minutes to go, but it's difficult. You and I have seen finals in the AFCON. Now of course Nigeria took the lead and Cote d'Ivoire ended up celebrating. Just the concluded West Coast final. Fonyi took the lead. In fact, they were 2-0 up inside 35 seconds in the second half, but what Balosar ended up celebrating, so it could be, maybe, just maybe, I know the Tangier faithfuls will be saying, come on, you cannot bring those things here, but it's possible. They are leading at halftime, but we still have an almighty 45 minutes to play, and it's over to Tujereng now. And in order for them to have a chance, there is something that is a must. They simply have to score the next goal.
In one sentence, what are we expecting at the Boxbar Mini Stadium tomorrow?
Well, the most dangerous team of 2023 and the most successful team of 2023 are the teams that are going to battle it out. That is Fortune. Fortune have been the most dangerous team of 2023 to me. They've been free scoring and all conquering. They've hit teams for 4. They've scored 5. They've scored for fun. And Manduar is just Manduar. You never know what they are about. For the past 3 seasons, they've been the most consistent team. They have been semi-finalists, beaten finalists. Their fans have been long-suffering supporters. But now they've got their moment, and tomorrow is a matter of the best team winning the game.
Thank you. That is Java, is Paul White, and of course we return to the final touches of this encounter. Tanji are leading courtesy of Usman Koli, Java in header, and the final minute of the first half. And of course, I am Saleh Jalo from Capital FM. We have seen the president of Gambian Lions in Mr. Kemo. Welcome on board, sir. And of course, Sakoma, the Council of Elders. Hafatini Patin is all yours now.
Thank you very much, Salih Jalo, Lamin Jara, sports writer, and our very own colleague, mentor, Big Sam, for those brilliant analysis as far as the halftime break is concerned. And back to the live commentary and back for the second half. And it is already Tanji against Tujereng from the Sanyang football field, and it is already an advantage to the boys in white and blue, the champions Tanji, who picks possession once again. Ball being headed out partially by Tujereng, who tries to get the ball from their own half. This time the central defender and number 18, Lamin Bayo, goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee, indeed at a Jam Park Sanyang football field. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Sanyang football field, live on LSTV, on both Facebook and YouTube. And the commentary next for Lamin Fadi, Kemo Kanyi, Salih Jalo, Lamin Jara, and behind the camera is our very own Osman and Yiman Sata Cham. There we go, ball being picked up there, this time by Tujereng, who are desperately inside for an equalizer. This time on the right side, not a great one, Abdullah Diba. This time it's the number 7. The number 11 is Mala Sanyang, who chases. This time Mohamed Ajata with a clearance, not a great one. He received the ball once again. This time it's going to be Sama to chase. It's a long one now. Abdullah Diba. The central referee has now called in for an infringement. Dauda Kujabi has been penalized by Tanji. He seems not to be happy with that decision, but anyway, the central referee has the final say, and the central referee is Karamu Mane, Adam Abaji, Bakari Java Musa Say, and we have the referee Aseso Alaji Sane. And in case you just joined now, in case if you don't just know, this football tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by APS Wallet. And in the third final and the second year running, under the Sponsorship of APS wallet. This is Sama trying to dribble past a group of players. He's been out muscle this time. Tanji picks possession on the left side of the attack. It's going to be a chase. A solid defensive work in there by the team captain and number 14 for Tujereng, who was there on a defensive mission, Amadou Jallo. And it's going to be a throw-in for the number 2 and left wing back, Mohamed Jata for Tanji. And the champions are currently on course of defending their trophy. And it is currently an advantage to the boys in white and blue, Tanji. And they got their goal through the number 20 Usman Koli. Another chase from Tujereng, and the central defender on a defensive mission for Tanji, and he clears that ball desperately. Tujereng, dressed in red colors, will benefit from a throw-in. Tujereng are being coached by Omar Jabang, and Omar Jabang and his boys are currently down here by a goal to nil against the champions Tanji. Ball being headed, and this time into the area, a glancing one for that matter, and Tanji trying to clear their line. The central defender does that beautifully, but the flag of the assistant referee is already being raised, and the assistant referee's flag is already being raised, and it's a corner for the boys in red, Tujereng. And in the other final, which is the initial final, the first goal was scored by Tanji, and in this contest as well, Tanji scored the first goal. Will they be able to hold on? Remains the biggest question. If they are able to hold on, they will surely be crowned champions of 2023 or 2024 25 APS sponsored Kombo South District Football Tournament. Ball being drilled into the area. A header partly cleared by Tanji, the champions still in their own half. Tanji will try to clear their line. This time Sampol Mendy clears that ball desperately. This time into the center circle. Ball being picked up by the boys in red, Tujereng. Tujereng continues to knock on the doors, not a great one. Sampol picks possession, left-footed drive to the center forward, Abdullahi Diba, who mal-control to the central defender and number 18, Lamin Bayo. And Lamin back to the goalkeeper, Sarani Jame. The tall, lanky Sarani Jame drills the ball to the left side of Tujereng's attack, not a great one. Tanji picks possession quickly into the very first minutes of the second half from the Sanyang football field. Ball being taken into the half of Tanji, or Tujereng rather. And this time the center forward trying to leave the ball for the advancing player. Not a great one. Tujereng regain possession or picks possession in their own half on the right side of the attack. The player surges forward. This time gets the ball forward to Sama, who gets the ball to the center forward. And the flag stayed down. Tanji picks possession not for too long. This time Tujereng trying to get something here. Defensive action. Esa goes to ground. Central referee waiting for a play on. Sampol Mendy drills the ball low on the right side. On the right side of Tanji's attack. It's going to be a battle. And this time advantage Tanji. An end-to-end contest. An end-to-end second half between Tujereng and Tanji. Tanji currently on course, leading here by a goal to nil. But it is never over until it is all over. We have to wait for the final result, and in this contest we will and we must have a winner. They either have to settle it in regulation or else the game will be pushed to a post-match shootout to decide. Is it going to be a winner in regulation, or the post-match shootout will decide, will solely get us here? There we go. Tanji or Tujereng this time around to the number 10 who controls that ball beautifully, Musa Marena. Musa has been dispossessed by Tanji, not for too long. And the ball rolls out for a throw-in for the boys in red. Interesting second half. Coming from Tujereng and Tanji from the Sanyang football field. Ball being desperately cleared by the central defender, Esa. And Esa is the team captain for the Coastal Boys of Tanji. And Tanji are the defending champions. Won the last competition. And the player goes to ground. And the player is the player for Tujereng. And he will be assessed by the central referee Karamo Mane before the central referee will surely give the green light for the medics to come to his rescue. Karamo Mane has already given the green light for Tujereng to effect. Central defender Lamin Bayo, number 18, will take this. Left-footed central defender, and he's one of the most experienced, if not the most experienced players for this Tujereng side. And you are reminded that we also have some dignitaries. Bakari K. Jame, Force Vice President, Gambia Football Federation, Misukai Chelo Wilson. There's already a player, Esa. Kamara is already down injured for Tanji. He's been assessed by the central referee Karamo Mane, and Karamo is currently having a word with the left wing back and number 90 Jadama. The central defender is back on his feet. No troubles. Tujereng will effect this. Lamin Bayo, left-footed drive into the half of Tanji, heads the ball, not a great one. Ball being desperately cleared by Dauda Kujabi, who drops down on a defensive mission. Not for too long, Tanji. This time Tujereng regained possession, and Tanji regained possession once again. On the right side, the number 9 Ibrahim Njai chases. Njai Ibrahim floats the ball into the area, trying to connect the centre forwards. Ball being headed out desperately by Tujereng. Danger not averted. Tujereng regained possession in their own half. Ibrahim Asama drops deep, gets the ball into the area, goes to ground, waved in, or the central referee waved in for a play on. Back to Bayo Lamin, defensive work Lamin, gets the ball into the center circle. This time it is Sama now, blocked in there by Mohamed Jata. And end to end second half here. Anything is happened here. Player goes to ground, he rose the highest, goes to ground, center referee Karamo Mane waved in for a play on. An interesting second half coming from the Sanyang football field. An end-to-end contest between Tujereng and Tanji. And is it going to be a victory for Tanji, or Tujereng is still in the balance? And currently, the champions, Tanji, are currently having the advantage, leading here by a goal to nil. This is Tujereng who picks possession. Player goes to ground, no foul given. This time a tussle between the player of Tanji and Tujereng. The team captain Tujereng picks possession, squares the ball quickly. On the left side now, Tanji will use the left side to penetrate. Number 90 Jadama floats the ball, blocked in there by the right wing back on number 12 for Tanji. And it has been an end-to-end second half. Salut Chalo. We have seen a great second half here. Tujereng trying to have their way out. Player goes to ground and he's been rewarded by the central referee Karamo Mane. Salut Chalo, great second half. And it has been a great second half coming from both Tujereng and Tanji.
Well, Tanji taking the lead in the final minute of the first half. They picked it from where they left it in the second half. Of course, Tujereng not showing that. Of course, they have to level matters if they want to win this trophy for the first time under Bojang led executive. But then it is an end-to-end football. Even Jara is loving it.
Everybody is loving this because you know, everybody who has paid money to come and enjoy it, you definitely enjoying your money. You know, hardly you go to finals. But one thing that has happened to you and I is that we have gone to every final, we have gone to every place, we've gone to every community to watch finals. But of course, when it comes to ranking, this one is top up there. It's like two heavyweights, two teams that want to go out and play football and win. It's like two teams that want to gather here to entertain the supporters. It's like at the end of the day, both teams don't just want to lose it. You know, from what we have seen, you know, everybody is definitely loving this, and we hope, so long as this game is 1-0, there is still a lot of football to do in the second half, because Tujereng aren't done yet, because at a minute they've started the second half in the ascendancy and they are pushing and now level with the edge of the penalty area, or so close to the byline is where they have an opportunity to swindle it inside the penalty area, just for somebody decked out only there to connect, and you feel that will do their confidence a wall of good.
Thank you very much, Lamin Jara. Indeed, an advantage or a set piece for Tujereng. Floats the ball into the area. Palm over by the goalkeeper for Tanji Lamin Jai. A lively second half coming to you live from the Sanyang football field. And the game is live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. And I believe those currently monitoring us live on LSTV are also enjoying all the moments from the Sanyang football field, just as Lamin Jara rightly mentioned. And it is indeed a jam-packed Sanyang football field. And this venue will always not disappoint. Ball being floated into the area, partly cleared. The goalkeeper rose the highest and into the gloves of Lamin Jai, and Tanji celebrates. And you could hear those claps coming from the supporters of Tanji. And they are currently leading here by a goal to nil. But anyway, it's indeed a sign of relief from Tanji, just as my colleagues rightly mentioned, and this is all coming to you live from the Sanyang football field, an end-to-end contest between Tujereng and Tanji. Tujereng are trying to have themselves back into level terms before the end of this contest. Tanji would surely want to hold on. Will they be able to hold on? Remains the biggest ambition, but also the biggest question from the coastal community of Tanji. They are currently having an advantage, leading here by a goal to nil, but Tujereng aren't relenting. They are trying to pile pressure on the coastal community of Tanji, and it is a clash for the two coastal heavyweights. Tanji against Tujereng. from the Sanyang football field. Tujereng, and this time Tanji picks possession. Abdullah Abdullah number 10 on his back. Back heel, back to the number 15. St. Paul squares the ball on the far side, ball being tested down. And the flag of the assistant referee is being raised against them.
Well, the pass was beautiful, but the location was unfortunate. That is, of course, from St. Paul. You know, spotting out his player from distance, and of course, not knowing that you're on the offside line. Things prove futile on the side of Tanji. But it is an end-to-end football, Jara.
Well, end-to-end stuff. Like I said, we are loving this. So long as this is 1-0, Tanji have to expect that, you know, there will be a lot of red bullets that will be fired at their goal post. And then you could see when the goalkeeper, you know, gathered it in the air, the sign of relief from the traveling sets of supporters could tell you that right now, you know, this is so tight. This is so very, very tight. You know, for the fact that we are enjoying what we are saying is because we are, you know, watching this at the neutral point of view. But, you know, where the emotions will fluctuate, you feel, you know, all they will want is for the referee to blow this whistle for the game to come to an end. But we still have a massive 45 minutes or so, like I said, to play. And the champions know that, you know, their championship, you know, to defend their title is still leading, you know, on the tiniest of margins. And for the next 35 minutes or so, a lot of red bullets are going to be fired up for Salif.
Absolutely, Tanji want to put this game beyond the reach of Tujereng. And Tujereng want to restore parity to bring this game back to life.
It is either to restore or hold on. Tanji will definitely want to hold on, whilst Tujereng will want to get themselves back into level terms. Not an easy task. Ibrahim Asama heads the ball, trying to connect the team captain and number 14. For Tujereng, Amadou Jallo, and the ball rolls out for a throw in to Tanji, and Mohamed Jata will take this. A long one from Jata Mohamed to the advancing player who controls that ball beautifully, and he was able to maneuver, and he's going to have it tough against his opponent from the right wing back of the Tujereng, and you could hear those claps coming from the supporters of Tujereng at a Jam Park Sanyang football field. Indeed, a Jam Park Sanyang football field. And it's all coming to you live, and we are live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk for Lamin Fati, Kimo Kanyi Saliu Jallo, Lamin Jara. And we have our colleague and brother Ibrahim KB Sonko, Big Sam, Yusufa Job, Lamin Original Dabo, Gunju Radio Jane Kodo FM, Fabai Ijane, and Mohamed Dukure. And the list goes on. And live from the Sanyang football field. And it is an end-to-end contest between Tujereng and Tanji in the APS-sponsored Kombo South District Football Replay Final. And you are reminded that this football competition is proudly and officially bankrolled by APS Wallet. And this is the second year running. APS being the proud and official sponsor of Kombo South District Football Tournament. There we go. It's going to be Tujereng now, who will try to maneuver their way out. On the left side this time, Tanji on a defensive mission, and Tujereng on a trying to move their way out. Tanji was there to clear their line. Not for too long, Tujereng regained possession. They switch the play from the left to the right hand side now. Tujereng on an offensive mission, player goes to ground, and the central referee, Karamo Mane, not the least interested. Karamo Mane is the central referee, and he's been assisted by Adam Abaji, Bakari Jabang, and Musa Sey as the fourth assistant referee. And we also have the referee assessor in Alaji Sane. And the list of dignitaries, we have Bakari Kejame, Force BPG, Gambia Football Federation, Ms. Sukai Chelot Wilson, APS, Kudubo Keta, APS, Abdullah Dabo, APS, Karamo Sise, Finance Director, GFF, Philomena Jata, Female Coordinator, GFF, Ajim Mai Conte, ESCO member, GFF, Koma Kamara, SG, Kombosa District Sports Committee, Chairperson, Village Sports Committees, and we also have the Officer Commanding, Khartoum Military Force Vice President, West Coast Regional Football Association. We also have Honorable Momodu Chare Jiba, Councillor Gunju Ward, and Omar Jamme, former Secretary General, Kombosa District Sports Committee. And it is an end-to-end contest between Tanji and Tujereng from the Sanyang football field, and it is a replay final in the APS-sponsored Kombosa District Football Replay Final. Tujereng on a defensive mission, tries to clear their line. Great control by the number 19, who goes to ground, and he's been rewarded. Rewarded by the central referee, Karamo Mane. Tujereng will benefit, and they will surely be in a hurry. Jadama on the left side of the attack gets the ball to the advancing player. Tujereng will try to penetrate here. Dribble past one, looking for more. Tujereng gets the ball quickly, trying to dribble past another player, this time on a defensive mission to Tanji. Tanji clears the line desperately, and the ball went straight into the area of the tall, lanky goalkeeper Sarah Nijame for Tujereng. And Tujereng are currently down here by a goal to nil. And they need to score. They need to score if they want to lay their hand on this giant trophy. And the whooping $55,000. That's going to be a great run. Number 4 chases and Mohamed Jatta on a defensive mission for Tanji. He will try to guard that ball off the area. And he does that beautifully. And you could hear those celebrations coming from the supporters of Tanji at a Jam Park Sanyang football field. Sanyang football field will never disappoint. This field will never disappoint. We were here in the initial final, back to the replay final. Many were thinking possibly we might not have a number that we have in the initial final, but we always tell you we do it, and we have done it in the Kombo South way. We are back at the Sanyang football field, and it's another crowded Sanyang football field in the replay final between Tujereng and Tanji. And kudos to the entire population of Kombo South, not also Kombo South. People have traveled far and wide from Kombo South, West Coast region and beyond to watch this crucial fixture between Tujereng and Tanji. Ibrahim Asama chested the ball down, not a great one. Ball being desperately cleared by Sangpol Mendy of Tanji. Tanji, not for too long, Tujereng regained possession in their own half, this time to their opposition's half, trying to move the ball forward. Ball being desperately blocked to touch by the goal scorer, the only goal scorer in this contest, Osman Koli, and he's done. The number 20 jersey for Tanji. Tujereng regained possession in their own half. Lamin Bayo to the advancing player who deals the ball low to the advancing player, not a great one. Tanji regained possession, not for too long. Tujereng picks it, and this time Tanji on a defensive mission clears that ball. Tujereng gets that quickly, and it's a foul. And he is definitely in a hurry, as Tujereng will try to get themselves back into level terms before the end of this contest. Will they be able to do that?
19 minutes.
And we have already exhausted 19 minutes into the second half, and it is currently Tujereng nil, Tanji 1, and Tanji got their noses in front, courtesy of Osman Koli's brilliant header. Mohamed Jatta rose the high, this time Sama inches over the bar. The boy is definitely a brilliant player.
But why not? Why not? You know, when you are a goal scorer, you know, it gives you the confidence to do anything, the unthinkable. You know, we talked about the spectacular in the first half, and here again, he has no audacity, no right whatsoever to try it again. But he tried it from distance, and he almost caught the goalkeeper on unawares. You know, when you have, you know, a player like him in the pitch, and they are only 1-0 down, you feel that this game is still not over. Boy, this game is still not over, because you feel one Tujereng chance, and of course it's going to send this crowd again one more time ablaze. So it's still game on.
It is game on, and of course we are also with the statistics of this competition. 22 teams took part in this year's APS Sports Kombo South District Football Competition or Championship, the male category. 65 games, 126 goals, and Usman's Koli goal makes it 127 goals, 1.94 goals per game. Of course, 194 yellow cards, and that of course Lamin Bayo makes it 195 yellow cards in this competition with 11 red cards. And the leading goal scorer is of course Sama Ibrahima, who donned the number 45 jersey for Tujereng. Well, they have something to take up if they couldn't have, of course, the main one, that is the giant trophy. But it is never over until it is all over. Tujereng, toiling and moiling, fighting tooth and nail to restore parity in this encounter.
There we go, Salute Allah. It has been an end-to-end contest between Tanji and Tujereng. Ball been drilled into the area. Another chance for Tujereng to get something here. Ball been blocked in partially. Tanji or Tujereng regained possession. Tanji not for too long. A glancing header from Kujabi. Time to connect the center forward. Not for too long again. Tujereng regained possession. Desperately in charge for a breakthrough here. Jadama rose the highest, had a touch on the ball straight into the gloves of the custodian. The goalkeeper for Tanji, Lamin Njai, wouldn't be in any hurry, as he and his Tanji side are currently leading by a goal to nil from the Sanyang football field. Is it going to be a trophy for Tanji? or a trophy for Tujereng is still in the balance. Though Tanji are currently having their noses on front, currently on the advantage. And we can also confirm the presence of Honorable Bubakar Kante, Councillor of Katong Ward. We have Mr. Omar Jame, former SG, Kombo District Sports Committee, Mamadou Chare Jiba, Councillor of Gunjur Ward. And we have the list of dignitaries all here present to witness another great APS sponsored Kombo South District Football Final, and this time it's a replay final, and for the 44th time Kombo South District Football Committee having a replay final. The first edition was won by Gunjur. There was no replay this time around. It's going to be a chase, and the flag of the assistant referee straight down and straight into the gloves of the custodian and straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper. And you could see that protest from the entire technical bench of Tanji, waving or calling in for an offside, but the flag of the assistant referee stayed down. There we go. Interesting APS sponsored Kombo South District Football replay final. Anyway, let's wait and see what will solely be the outcome. We can confirm. We also have some other people warming up for Tanji. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what is going to be the outcome. Let's wait and see what is going to be the outcome. Tujereng continues to knock on the doors of the champions Tanji. Ball being floated into the area. Mohammed trying to control the ball, and he allows the ball to roll out for a goal kick, and the goalkeeper is currently down, and seemingly he seems to be injured. Anyway, is that a time wasting tactic, knowing well that he and his team are currently leading here by a goal to nil. But the most interesting thing here is the number of people that have definitely piled in here to watch this crucial fixture. We thought it was only going to be the initial fixture, not hoping to have this massive turnout in the replay final. Many will tell you if you have a replay you wouldn't be able to have such a number, but I think this is the Kombo South District Football Tournament, and we are doing it the Kombo South way. This is why we have a massive turnout from the Sanyang football field. Kudos to Mr. Bakari Bojang and his entire executive of Kombo South District Football Committee for having the third successful Kombo South District Football Tournament, and they will be going into an elective congress next year that will solely have an end to their 4-year mandate. And Mr. Bakari Bojang and his led executive of Kombo South District Football Competition, this time at the Sanyang football field. And we have a great number of dignitaries present with us here, and you are reminded that this football tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by APS Wallet. And we have the dignitaries from APS, and they are here to witness this replay final, and the replay final between Tujereng and Tanji. They were here on the 3rd of August, played out the 2-2 scoreline. Could not have a winner. We could not have a winner in the initial final, and here we are, and in this final we will surely have a winner. They have to either settle it out in regulation, or else we will be pushing the game to a post-match shootout. But currently, if the game stays like this, we're going to have Tanji as the champions. Are we going to see that? Remains the question. This is Sama trying to move himself into the area. This time, Esa on a defensive mission. Still danger not averted. Mohamed Jata picks possession for Tanji, goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee Karamo Mane. Brilliant player Ibrahim Sama for Tujereng. And we have brilliant central defenders Esa Kamara for Tanji, and we also have Mohamed Jata, who is definitely doing a fantastic job for Tanji on the left side of Tanji's attack. I think Mohamed must be used to coil down the movements of Ibrahim Asama. We aren't so, but that might be the defensive tactic being put in by the technicians of Tanji. Anyway, back to the live commentary. We're going to get that going, or have that analysis from our list of analysts from the Sanyang football field in Lamin Jara and Salio Jalo. There we go. This time Sampol Mendy, Sampol not a great one. Tujereng regain possession once again. Tujereng trying to get something here. Ibrahim Sama turns beautifully. Great player. Sama this time floats the ball forward. This is Tujereng now trying to get something before the end of this contest. Player goes to ground. Indeed, at a promising position. And the player seems not to be happy with that decision. And he is Osman Koli. Is that going to be something. And the central referee Karamo Mane has already given an advantage to the boys in red. Tujereng continues to knock on the doors of the champions Tanji, who are currently enjoying a 1-0 advantage. But anyway, they have to hold on if they want to lay their hand on this giant trophy. Tujereng continues to knock on their doors. Tujereng are trying to have themselves back into level terms before the end of this contest. Are we going to see Tujereng coming from behind to restore parity, or are we going to see Tanji holding on to this 1-0 advantage? Lamin Bayo will surely take this. He is indeed a dead ball specialist. Lamin Bayo 18, left-footed central defender. Tanji have already assembled a 4-man wall. Bayo Lamin drills the ball, blocked in there by the wall partially. Tanji will try to clear their land, this time center forward on a defensive mission. Ibrahima Sama, indeed a fantastic player for Tanji. Or Tujereng rather. Ibrahima Sama is one of the finest players for this Tujereng side. I stand to be corrected, Salih Jalo.
Absolutely, and of course one of the best in this championship, Fatih. That is Ibrahima Sama, who turned in number 45 jersey. Probably a scout from Brikama here. Of course, doing the scouting team here. Of course, Robinja is here, probably an assigned scout here in Sanya. But like, Tujereng have been asking questions over and over. But then the defense line of Tanji remains solid. A long throw in for Tujereng. Header there on a defensive mission. Back to their number 4. Ball around the 18-yard box. Header again. Fattens the very side. High and wide. And the players for Tanji are on the brink of reaching heaven. And that one will never disturb the showstopper in Lamin Jai. We have all right to marry the ground anytime he receives the ball. But in community football, everyone is a coach. Looking from distance on the other side, there's a fan having his say. But of course, the number 11 also Tanji will be out. That is Sanyang Ismaila, and in is the number 8 in Mohamed Banora, and the 16 is also in. That is well, the number 9 is out for Tanji. That is Ibrahim Anjai. Double substitution for the holders in Tanji. Fatih, back to you.
Thank you very much, Salih Jala Nadialwan. Lamin Jara and Tanji seems to be protesting here, and the central referee Karamo Mane stood his ground, awards an infringement, and it's an advantage to the boys in red, Tujereng. And Tujereng continues to knock on the doors of Tanji in search for a breakthrough. Will they be able to do that? Still in the balance. And it is an advantage for Lamin Bayo to effect this set piece. Bayo Lamin, left-footed central defender, drills the ball into the area. A thumping header, Mohamed Atta. The new, this time Sampol Mendy, the new entrant Mohamed Banora, and he is calling for an infringement. No foul given by central referee. Player goes to ground, and this time it is the center forward. And number 7, Dauda Kujabi, who is being penalized by the central referee Karamo Mane, and Mohamed Banora, who is being introduced by Tanji, is currently receiving attention from the player for Tanji or Tujereng rather. We have already played 31 minutes unofficial from our commentary decks, as the central referee and his team are the ones with the official timing from the Sanyang football field. It's currently Tujereng 0, Tanji 1. Lamin launches the ball forward, a thumping header from Tanji. Mohamed Banora drops deep, this time to the central defender and number 6 for Tujereng, who plays the ball backwards to Sarani Jame, the goalkeeper. This time Tanji or Tujereng rather. Tujereng will now use the left side of the attack to build an attack. This time to the advancing player, who controls that ball beautifully. Back to the central defender. And Tujereng will start the play in a slow motion. Launches the ball forward, a glancing header. Trying to connect the left wing back and number 90 Jadama. And Jadama could not just connect, and the ball rolls out for a throw in. And it's going to be a throw in for the boys in white and blue, Tanji. Tanji will benefit from a throw in their own half. Launches the ball forward. Great control, Abdullah Diba. The ball goes to ground. Is that going to be a foul advantage given by the central referee? And this time Mohamed Banora chases. No foul given. The ball still on the ground. Mohamed Banora chips the ball into the center of the pitch. Great control by the number 7 Kujabi. Kujabi has been dispossessed. Back to the central defenders of Tujereng, and Tujereng will try to launch in a quick counter attack to the new entrant on number 12, who controls that ball beautifully. Mamadou Bojang. Back to the central defenders of Tujereng, who continues to side for a breakthrough. Launches the ball into the center forwards, and ball been cleared partially. It's going to be another header. This time St. Paul Mendy, great control, and Mohamed Jata clears that ball desperately, and there is a player down injured on the far side, and the player is Abdullah Diba. Abdullah Diba is the central referee. Abdullah Diba is the player for Tanji Rada. And that seems to be a protest from the technical bench. From the medics on the far side, from the Sanyang football field. Time is definitely running out for Tujereng, Salou Jallow.
Absolutely. And of course the Englishman will tell you, Jare is a teacher, and will tell you time and tide wait for no man. And of course, Tanji are in that situation, or Tujereng are in that situation right now. And of course, Tanji are defending everything. Even you look at their substitute. They're trying to control even the aerial balls that are coming from their opponent's side. And of course, it is still on the side of Tanji. And Tujereng still believe that they can restore quality. There's still time.
Thank you very much, and in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Sanyang football field, and the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. And the commentary next by Lamin Fati, Kimo Kani, Salou Jallow, Lamin Jara, and the list of colleagues from the Sanyang football field. Mohamed Banora is currently down injured, and he's been assisted by his fellow players. And the central referee has already given an advantage to the boys in red, Tujereng. Tujereng will now use the right side of the attack. Will they be able to control that ball? Lamin regained possession for Tujereng. This time not for too long. Mohamed Banora chips the ball forward. Abdullah Diba. This time to St. Paul Mendy, who tries to control that ball. Does that beautifully. St. Paul Mendy trying to move the ball to the center of the pitch to Tanji. He's calling in for a handball. No handball given. This time to the author of Tanji's goal. St. Paul Mendy floats the ball to the part of Abdullah Diba. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Abdullah Diba! Inches of target. That was definitely a solid effort from Diba number 10. But unfortunately for him, he could not just find the back of the net. And the score remains Tujereng 0, Tanji 1 from the Sanyang football field. That was definitely a beauty of a shot from Abdullah Diba number 10.
Well, at one point in time, you can say it doesn't look like it is his day. This is the second golden opportunity that he got, and he squandered it.
Yeah, for me, I think he should be a little bit disappointed with himself, because he could have hit the target. At least he could have given the goalkeeper some work to do. But he decided to go off target. You know, for the first time in the second half, they have a real chance. That is the champions. And you know, honestly, for the best part of 33 minutes or so, it has been all Tujereng in this second half. They have been absolutely throwing everything at Tanji. And now, you know, it's a matter of, as you push forward, you should be wary of what happens behind, because the next goal in this game, if it is not them who score it, it's definitely going to be a heartbreak for them, because they fought very hard to bring the game to this point. You look at Tanji, you know, they look very tired. You know, it's like you know, all they want is for this game to come to an end. Or possibly you and I don't go to their training ground. Possibly this is how they play. But you know, at the pace at which this game is played, in a final, leading by a goal to nil, you and I are not tacticians. But one of the senior players would say, look, we are not going to play the game you're playing. We are leading by a goal to nil. You come at us, we will try to slow the game down and run the clock down. But that is not happening. And so long as this game is being played at this pace, everything is possible, Pa.
Thank you very much, Lamin Jara and Ariron Salio Jalo. And it is all coming to you live from the Sanyang football field and live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. And it is the official replay final, proudly and officially sponsored by APS, and it is the Kombo District football replay final between Tujereng and Tanji, and it is the second year APS sponsoring Kombo District football tournament. A thumping header from Osman Koli, who scored the only goal in this contest for Tanji. And Tanji are on the verge of securing and also defending their crown. Mohamed Jata controls that ball beautifully, trying to connect Mohamed Banwala up front. And it's a tussle on the far side. Let's wait and see what is going to be the outcome. Let's wait and see. It has been a push and pull between the players, and the central referee will now call on Mohamed Banora. And the central referee Karamo Mane is having a word with Banora Mohamed, who has been introduced in the second half for Tanji. And it's going to be a throw-in as we have already played 36 minutes into the second half. The score remains Tujereng nil. Tanji won from the Sanyang football field, 37 minutes already. And this is definitely unofficial as the central referee and the officials are having the official timing. This is Tujereng. Tujereng not for too long. Tanji picks possession. Abdullah Diba, this time it's going to be Kujabi on an offensive mission. Lamin on a defensive mission for Tujereng, and it's going to be a foul as waved by the central referee Karamo Mani, and Karamo has been assisted by Adam Abaji, Bakari Jabang and Musa Say as the first assistant referee, and Alaji Sane is the referee assessor. And we have our dignitaries here present. We also have our reliable and able partners in APS who are all here to grace this very important final. It is the replay final, and it is never over until it is all over. Already Tanji on an advantage. Tujereng picks possession in their own half, launches in a long one to the new entrant and number 12 on an offensive mission. Mohamed Jata is doing a fantastic job for Tanji on the left side of the attack. He's one of the busiest. This time Mohamed Banora. Toshul, Mohamed is still going, and Mohamed is being penalized. Mohamed Banora is being penalized by the central referee Karamo Mane. And Mohamed goes to ground. We already have two players for Tujereng currently down injured. Let's wait and see what is going to be the outcome. We already have Ibrahim Asama down injured and another player for Tujereng injured. Let's wait and see.
I think as the game is growing older now, the tension is beginning to come in, and tempers are beginning to play their part. But I think, of course, Dauda, number 7 for Tanji, should be very, very careful, because in a final, you never want to be sent off. Because you have just been in the middle of controversies. 2 minutes ago, he got himself booked. When the opposition had a set piece in their own half. Only God knows what he was doing there. 2 minutes later, he's confronting the referee again on an argument. All he needs is, at this moment, everybody in Tanji should know that the numbers that we have in the field is very, very important. They cannot just afford to get a man sent off, not, taking one for the team or that was inches wide. When you're going to be sent off from a Tanji point of view at this point, it should be a genuine card that should be taking one for the team. Not when you go confronting the referee or in the center of confrontation you get yourself sent off. That's going to be a very, very disappointing one. So he got to be very, very careful.
Time definitely running out for Tujereng as Tanji leads here by a goal to nil from the Sanyang football field. Unofficial, we have already played 41 minutes into this contest. That is definitely unofficial as the central referee and his officials are with the official timing. And not a great one from the goalkeeper Lamin Jai for Tanji. Ball rolls out for a throw in Tujereng. Tujereng drops the ball for the advancing player. Not a very good control for the player this time around. It's a foul as waved by the central referee Karamo Mane. And Tujereng continues to search. They continue to search for a breakthrough. Will they be able to do that? Remains the biggest ambition and question. And Tanji are currently on an advantage. Will they be able to hold on? He's still in the balance. Lamin Bayo to take this, floats the ball into the area. A thumping header this time from Tanji. Abdullah Diba on the far side. Diba heads the ball to the number 8 Mohamed Banora. And Banora is being introduced in the second half, and Ibrahim Asama on a defensive mission. Drop deep and heads that ball out, and there is already a player, Abdullah Diba, down injured for Tanji. And it has been an end-to-end contest from the Sanyang football field, and you are reminded that this game is coming to you live from the Sanyang football field, live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. And also you are reminded that this football tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by our ever reliable partners in APS, and they are already here with us to grace this replay final. They were here in the initial final, and they are back here to grace this replay final between Tujereng and Tanji. And kudos to the entire management and staff of APS for being our reliable and able partners as far as Kombo district football tournament is concerned. And already there is a player on the ground for Tujereng, also one for Tanji on the ground. As we approach the final minutes of this crucial replay final between Tujereng and Tanji. It is indeed a Navi moment for the entire supporters of Tujereng and Tanji. The supporters from Tanji will definitely want the central referee Karamo Mane to bring an end to this final, whilst Tujereng will definitely want the central referee to extend the minutes here. And the number 7 is coming off Dauda Kujabi for Tanji. Tanji are bringing out the number 7 Dauda Kujabi, and Kujabi will be replaced by the number 5 Lamin Marong. Marong Lamin is going to complete the final minutes here. Time is definitely ticking out for Tujereng. Tanji Mohamed Banora receives the ball on the far side. Banora floats the ball into the area, block in there, straight into the gloves of Sarani Jame. Jame Sarani launches the ball forward to the number 7 who chested the ball down, not a great one. This time to the number 5, a new entrant, Lamin Marong. Marong chips the ball low, trying to connect Abdullah Diba on the far side. And the number 18 and central defender Lamin Bayo got that ball of the area, and a goal kick to the boys in red, Tujereng, who are desperately in search of an equalizer from the Sanyang football field. And will they be able to do that is still the biggest ambition, but also the biggest question from the Sanyang football field.
Well, Pafari, it's good to know that, of course, LSTV is going global. Of course, even those in the United States of America are watching this grand finale. Those in Germany, the legendary promoter also watching with Aleo. Joe in the US are also watching. It is around the world across the Gambia. LSTV everywhere, and we are in Sanyang, Tanji, leading by a goal to nil against Tujereng.
Thank you very much, and danger not averted, and the flag of the assistant referee being raised on the far side, approaching the final minutes of this contest. 3 minutes to be added on. 3 minutes for Tanji to hold on, and 3 minutes for Tujereng to score.
3 minutes for a champion to die.
3 minutes for Tanji to hold on, and 3 minutes for Tujereng to score here, Salim Jalo.
And of course, it is also 3 minutes for Tanji to make history as well. To be the first ever community team to defend the title in the APS sponsored Kombo District Football Championship. Today you have something to say?
I have gone to every ground. I have seen everything. The last time I was in a final, it was, a 93rd minute header that brought the game into penalty shootout from a 3-3. The last time I was on this ground was in a West Coast zonal final. When the home team were 2 goals down, and then they needed a substitute in the last kick of the game, Salu, the very last kick of the game to restore parity. So who am I to say, it's all over?
Well, Lamin Jaya of all the rise in the world to marry the ground. And that is the first time of Bafati.
Into the final moments of this crucial replay final, and this tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by APS, and you can hear the telephone lights on, and we believe these are the lights coming from the supporters of Tanji from the Sanyang football field. And it is coming closer and closer on the part of the coastal community of Tanji. Will they be able to defend their crown? And it is not over until it is very all over. Tujereng needs to score. They need to score, and if they don't score, the trophy will indeed be heading to the coastal community of Tanji, and they will be defending their crown for the very first time. It's a throw in, and it's going to be a marathon one for Tujereng. Floats the ball into the area. Header partly clear. This time Sama trying to get something here into the 18-yard. Back to the advancing player. Drills the ball low. And the ball is still in play. And the flag of the assistant referee is already out. And that seems to be a protest from the technical bench of Tanji. They are definitely very busy on the technical bench. Ball being floated into the area, partly headed by, ball being pointed away, and it's not going to be a corner. Yes, this might be the final corner for the boys in red Tanji. Nerve-wracking moment coming from the entire supporters of Tanji and Tujereng. What is going to be the outcome? Are we going to see a dramatic equalizer here? Ball being floated into the area, header. Lamin Bayo with another low drive, side netting. Navi and heart-wrecking moment from the entire supporters of Tanji and Tujereng.
Seconds to go.
And we have seconds to go, unofficial. And wherever you might be getting our voices and signals from, there we've got Tanji already been crowned champions of the APS sponsored Kombo South District Football Tournament after defeating Tujereng by a goal to nil on the Sanyang football field, and it is all over. On a special thanks to my very own colleague Sani Jala and whosoever turned up here to avoid this crucial replay final between the Tanji and Tujereng. And the game was live on LSTV1. And special thanks to all those that we are monitoring us live on LSTV. And shortly, we will surely hand the mic for some. We will surely hand the mic to Mr. DJ once we allow the Tanji supporters to have some celebration. Mr. DJ, the mic is yours. And we have to allow Tanji to have some celebrations for it is all over from the Sanyang football field. And interesting replay final, and to be precise, the tournament is proudly officially sponsored by our ever-present and reliable approved and APS wallet, to be precise. Here in running, and they have been our reliable partners as far as Kombo South District Football Tournament is concerned, and kudos to our reliable partners APS wallet. And any moment from now we will be having the presentations from the Sanyang football field. It has been an end-to-end contest, a great game between Tanji and Tujereng. And Tanji were able to lay their hand on the trophy, and they were able to defend their crown. They won the competition last year, and this time around they were able to defend their crown. And in the first edition, it was won by Gunju. The second edition won by Tanji, and in the third edition, won by Tanji once again. And they are the first time under Bakari Bojang and his led executive for the team, for a community to defend the competition. Of course, yes, and we just want to give an advice. Whenever we are going home, we know we must celebrate. We will celebrate and we must celebrate, and we want our drivers to drive home so that we can reach home safe. In the first final, what really happened, we wouldn't want to reoccur. So those going to Tanji, we know you are definitely very much happy. You have all the chances, you have all the ways to celebrate. But when you are going home, please drive safe back to Tanji. And Tujereng also, we are expecting you to drive home safe so we can have you all reach your destination safe and sound. And any moment from now, if we have the list of awards to be given.
So the first award, before I take the match, the councillors have in an engagement with council to support this final, the three councillors. So they have been able to get 50,000 for this district football committee for support for the final. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And then it is good to know that through the dynamic leadership of our reliable councillors, Honorable Boto Bojang, Honorable Bubakar M. Kante, and Honorable Mamadou Chare Jiba, they were able to secure $50,000, and that they will be handing to the district football committee for support as far as sports development is concerned, and also this very important final. So a very big tap on your shoulder. This is definitely not a surprise. If somebody is surprised, I am not surprised. Kudos to Boto Bojang, Abubakar M. Kante, and Momodu Chare Jiba. It is indeed. And we're going to have the certificates being awarded.
Award 50,000 on you.
And we're going to have the three councillors to award the $50,000. And Honorable Boto Bojang, Honorable Mangol Chare Jiba, and Honorable Bubakar M. Kante, you can please come forward. Please come forward and make the presentation. And the three councillors will be here to make that presentation of. And
Check, right? Yeah, check.
And the check will be handed to our very own President for Excellence, Mr. Bakari Bojang, President of Kombo South District Football Committee, and he doubles as the President of West Coast Regional Football Association. Will hand a check of $50,000. Kombo South District Football. Thank you very much, Honorable Boto Bojang. Thank you very much, Honorable Mamadou Chare Jiba. Thank you very much, Honorable Bubakar M. Kante. And definitely this is not a surprise. If you are surprised, I am not surprised. They've been doing this, been in sports, they've been into football. So we wouldn't be surprised. A $50,000, which is currently being handed to Kombo South District Football, and the check is being received by our own President Bakari Bojang. And shortly we will have the presentations live from the Sanyang football field. And once again, when you are going home, please drive home safe. The people of Tanji, please. We expect you to drive home safe, and may the departed soul be granted Jannatul Firdaus. And it is indeed a jam-packed Sanyang football field. Kudos to the people of Kombo South. I think you've been there. This is what we know when we say community football, and the community football never disappoint, and Kombo South never disappoint. You have turned out here in numbers to great yet again another APS sponsored Kombo South District Football Final, and this time is a replay final. Congratulations, Tanji, and hard luck to Tujereng. Congratulations. And teams, please, can you come forward, please? Teams, Tujereng and Tanji, please, can you come forward? We want to have the presentation as quickly as possible so that we can all get back to our destinations. We want to have the presentation as quickly as possible so that we can all get back to our destinations. Tujereng, can you please come forward? We're going to have the presentation shortly. Congratulations, Tanji, and hard luck, Tujereng. It has been a great APS sponsored Kombo South District Football Tournament, and APS are indeed our proud and official sponsors. Last year they were with us here, and this year again they are with us once again. Back to you, to our very own Secretary General in Suleiman Jame. The mic is yours, Mr. Jame.
Thank you very much, Pa. We are going to start the presentation of awards, and the first awards to be presented are going to our eminent panel of referees, who you all will agree with me had a fantastic game today. Can you all give a round of applause to our referees, please? Central referee, Karamo Mane. Ably assisted by Adam Abaji. I am media side, but today I think we have to get him on board. He has been an integral member as far as this committee is concerned, and that is Karamo Mane receiving his medal, and he served as the central referee, who has been assisted by Adam Abaji, and that is Adam Abaji, if I may get it right. That is Adam Abaji receiving his medal. And now Adama will be followed by Bakari Jabang. And after Bakari Jabang is currently receiving his medal. And this time it is Musa Sey. Musa Sey was the fourth. A round of applause, please. A round of applause to Musa Sey, and indeed a round of applause to the entire membership of the panel of referees. And back to Suleiman. Thank you very much, Central Referee, Ms. Karamo, for the great job. The next award is the best goalkeeper of the tournament, the Golden Glove winner. The Golden Glove winner, Mr. Fati, is the best goalkeeper of the tournament goes to Sarali Jame of Tujereng. Give me one small. That one. Is the goalkeeper of the tournament. No, that. Yeah. Sarali Jame of Tujereng wins the best goalkeeper award. Thank you. Okay, the goalkeeper of the tournament. And we ask on our boss, our female coordinator, Madam Philomena Jata, to give that award out. Madam Philomena Jata will award the best goalkeeper award, and she is the national female coordinator. Yes, coordinator. Yeah, number 10. Madam Philomena Jata is now number 10. The best goalkeeper award to the goalkeeper of Tujereng Sarani Best Fans Club. And you could remember that they were able to have themselves to this final thanks to Sarani number 10. He was able to celebrate in many occasions and the second biggest one. Congratulations, Sarani. And the awarding ceremony will continue.
The award ceremony continues, and we will surely get the next award shortly. From our able Secretary General Suleiman Jami. And you are reminded that this football tournament is proudly and officially sponsored by APS and APS wallet to the precise.
Thank you very much. The next award is the best fans club of the tournament. Last year, Medina Salam were crowned the champions. I don't know whether this year they will scoop the award again. The best fans club of the 2023-24 season goes to, any guess? Medina Salam once again. Congratulations, Medina Salam. And that award is going to be given by our able councillor, Honorable Boto Bojang, councillor of Sanyang Ward.
Congratulations, Medina Salam are the winners of the best fan base. And no doubt they've been doing it. And it is not a surprise seeing them scoop that important award. Congratulations, Medina Salam, for winning the trophy once again. They were the winners last year and they were able to defend their crown. They won it last time and here they are, winning it for the second time. Congratulations, Medina Salam. And the best fan base goes to Medina Salam. And you are reminded that this football competition is proudly and officially bankrolled by APS and APS wallet. And a round of applause to Medina Salam, please.
Thank you very much, Pa. We are going to the next award. And this award is very dear to the heart of our able president, Mr. Bakari Bojang. It's the award of fair play. The most disciplined team. I think it's one of the most important awards of any tournament. And last year, this award was won by Dea, Kunkuja Maria Marada. This year, I don't know who is going to scoop it. Pafati, any guess?
I can't guess.
The Fair Play Award for the 2023-24 season goes to Dea. The representative of Dea, Coach Nelson Mendy, congratulations. And that award is going to be presented by one of our APS dignitaries, Mr. Dabo. Mr. Dabo, can you kindly do us the honors?
Thank you very much and congratulations there once again. They were the winners last year and they were able to defend their crown. Kudos to Mr. Nelson and the entire team of their year before last rather. The entire team of there. Congratulations Nelson and the entire team of there. And the presentation is still ongoing. And kudos to our reliable partners APS Wallet for being our reliable and able partners as far as Kombo South District tournament is concerned. They are definitely contributing immensely towards grassroots development or football development in Kombo South. And any moment from now we will hand the mic back to Secretary General Suleiman Jame to deliver this one once again.
Congratulations there. The next award is no secret. The Golden Boot winner, that's the leading goal scorer of the tournament, and we all know is one of our best players of this tournament, young Ibrahima Sama of Tujereng. Congratulations, Ibrahima. And APS will do us the honors once again. APS, could you kindly do us the honors for the leading goal scorer to Mr. Ibrahima Sama, please?
Ibrahima Sama is going to receive the leading goal scorer award, and he got 5 goals during the course of the tournament. And you know, Kombo South District Football Committee, we are in only organizing male tournament, and this time around we have a female tournament currently on the way. And from female football we're going to move to possibly an academy tournament anyway. We can't confirm that for now, but currently the female tournament is on the way, and the male tournament already at the final. We have just played the final, and the female tournament is currently on the way. And back to you, sir.
Congratulations, Ibrahima. The sky is the limit for you. The next award is the MVP of the tournament, the best player. Last year, this award was won by Tanji in the passing of Dauda Kujabi. I don't know whether Tanji will get the award this year too. Only time will tell. The MVP of the 2023-24 tournament goes to, any guess? Mr. Abdullah Diba of Tanji. Congratulations, Abdullah.
Abdullah Diba wins the player of the tournament. Abdullah Diba of Tanji, and he's indeed the younger brother of Lamin Diba.
What a coincidence. He is the younger brother of their able president, Mr. Lampard Diba. I guess he's from a sporting family, Pa.
Yeah, of course, yes. Lamin was part and parcel of the Tanji team when in his playing days, and that wouldn't be a surprise if Abdullah scooped home the best player of the award.
Or the best. And that award is going to be delivered by our boss, the finance director of the Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Kemo Sise.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kemo Sise. We'll also hand.
And the finance director of GVFF has given us a surprise. He wants to add $1,000 to the MVP award. A round of applause to Mr. Kemo Sise. And congratulations to MVP Diba.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kemo Sise, and he's going to hand the best player award to Mr. Abdullah Diba. Congratulations, Diba Abdullah. And congratulations, Tanji. Abdullah Diba with the number 10, and he is the player of the tournament. Abdullah Diba.
I can see Coach Chairman Lampard beaming from ear to ear behind me. I think he's a very proud brother today. Congratulations, Chairman.
At least the next runners-up, I think we have 4 or 5 panels so that we can be quicker for the
Okay, can the runners-up prepare to receive their prize? The runners-up, Tujereng, can you please prepare? Can you line up to receive your prize? And those awards are going to be given by our bosses at the West Coast Region Football Administration. President Bakari and team, could you kindly do us the honors for the award of the runners-up medals to Tujereng?
Thank you very much, Tujereng. Can you please come forward and receive your medals, please? Hard luck, Tujereng. It's going to be a presentation of medals.
Oh, sorry.
It's going to be a presentation of medals to the runners of Tujereng.
I'll not order it up.
What's the
The first vice president of WCRFA is going to be ably assisted by Ajimai Kante, executive committee member of the Gambia Football Federation, and Sakoma Kamara, secretary general of the Kombo South District Sports Committee. What a nice moment there. Tanji are giving a guard of honor to the runners-up. Tujereng, I think, that's a very, very touching moment. I think what it manifests here is the brotherhood that exists in Kombo South.
Of course, yes, we all know Tujereng and Tanji are definitely close neighbors, and already we have seen the champions giving a guard of honor to the runners-up.
Can they come?
Tujereng, can you please come forward? I think we are running out of time. Tujereng, please, already they have been given a guard of honor by the champions, Tanji. And you could hear those claps coming from the champions, Tanji. And this is the beauty of community football, the beauty of football at local level. And this is how we do it. We're doing it to come out.
Yes.
So it's going to be a guard of honor for Tujereng by the champions, Tanji. And this is definitely beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. Could Tujereng come forward, please? And in addition to the medals, Tujereng are going home with a whooping $45,000 as runners-up prize, Pa.
Tujereng are going home with the $45,000 cash prize. Medals was the champions, Tanji with pocket home $55,000. Medals and a giant trophy. It is the head coach for Tujereng, Omar Jabang. And Omar Jabang is currently leading his team to receive the medals. Omar Jabang is the head coach. Tujereng.
Nothing, yeah. Okay, you can go here. It is done there.
It is Tujereng that are currently receiving their medals. Hard luck.
Hard luck, yeah? Hard luck.
Better luck next time.
Hard luck, yeah? Hard luck.
Hard luck, Tujereng.
Hard luck.
And congratulations, Tanji.
Congrats, yeah?
Best goalkeeper of the tournament. And definitely, they will definitely want to win the trophy. But unfortunately, they could not lay their hand on the trophy. And kudos to the entire management and staff of Tujereng Sports Committee under the dynamic leadership of Marina.
We have enough, yeah?
There was a lot of work done by the sports committee of Tujereng coming into this final, or the fourth final. And also
Congrats, yeah? Congrats. Congrats.
And also kudos to the entire management and staff of Tujereng for putting up a great fight.
Why is the captain?
Definitely a great fight, unfortunately. The fight wasn't enough to lay their hand or lay your hand on the giant trophy and also $55,000 prize. But having a big tap on your shoulders, hard luck, and better luck next time. It was definitely a great fight.
You are Fabakar's brother? Okay.
And Tujereng are currently receiving their medals, and they will be going home with $45,000 and they will receive a check of $45,000. Tujereng will receive a check of $45,000. And the captain for Tujereng will receive the check of $45,000. While Tanji, the champion, medals and the giant trophy.
Round of applause. Can we give a round of applause to Tujereng, please? Let's put our hands together for Tujereng. Congratulations, Tujereng. You are definitely not losers today. You may have lost the game, but you are worthy winners. You have won a lot of hearts in this tournament. Thank you very much. Mr. Fati, we are coming to the end of this presentation, and we have the pleasure to invite our eminent partners from the APS, the company in the Gambia that decided to come to our aid when people did not trust in us. APS, we say thank you very much for the partnership. We know this is the beginning of greater things. We will come back to you. We will knock on your doors to ensure that we strengthen this partnership for the mutual benefit of both organizations. Can we now call you to come forward for the presentation of the Winners Awards APS? Can you relay our heartfelt and our profound appreciation to the Managing Director and his team for the trust and confidence in the partnership. We are hopeful that this will grow from strength to strength. We have the honor to call on the winners of the 2023-24 Kombo South District Football Competition, the defending champions who have found a way to defend their trophy. Tanji!
Tanji, can you please come on and receive your medals? The giant trophy and a check of $55,000.
No.
Tanji, crown champions. APS sponsored Kombo South District Football Tournament. And they were able to defend their crown. They won it in the last edition. And were able to defend their crown in the third edition. Congratulations.
Congrats, yeah?
Congrats. Who is the chairman of Tanji Sports Committee. And Tanji,
congrats, yeah? Congrats, yeah.
Congratulations, Tanji, and hard luck Tujereng.
Congrats,
and a quick reminder that you need to drive safe. You need to celebrate what
congrats,
you are celebrating.
Congrats.
Make sure you drive home safe back to Tanji.
Yes, okay. Okay.
It's going to be a whole night, a celebration in Tanji. after receiving, after winning the competition for the second time, and hard luck Tujereng. We were here on the third. The two sides played out the 2-2 score, and there was no winner. Came back on the 34th, and this time around, the defending champions were not able to defend their crown. And look at them. They are currently receiving their medals from our dignitaries on the high table. Tanji are currently receiving their medals. Congratulations, Lamin Diba and the entire Tanji people.
Thank you, thank you.
Hard luck to Tujereng and Fokeba and his entire Tujereng. So hard luck to Tujereng and congratulations.
Great game, Great game. Yeah. Great game, Good game. Mambalai, congrats. Yeah, congrats.
A check of $55,000.
Giant trophy.
And also the trophy will be handed to their team. I know it's going to be a whole night party.
Nana. Coach Kanal.
Any moment from now, it's going to be a giant trophy.
Are you ready?
Are you ready, Tanji? 1, 2, 3, Tanji are the champions of 2023-24 APS sponsored Kombo South District Football Tournament. Congratulations, Tanji, on hard luck Tujereng. Tanji have been crowned champions of the 2023-24 APS sponsored Kombo South District Football Tournament, and goes to our entire APS for being our reliable partners as far as the tournament is concerned. And going to be a whole night celebration in the country. And to remind you that you need to drive home safe. And you are reminded that Kombo South Football Committee is also not only organizing male football, we are also having a female tournament that is currently on the way. We have a female tournament organized by